happened?
That's not supposed to happen.
You're sideways.
Not supposed to be sideways, YouTube.
Now you're gonna be
Orientation is all fucked up. It said, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" Hey, look at that face.
You should probably redo that.
No, I don't want to redo. Oh, see, I need to fix it somehow. Hang on.
If you go to
Orientation.
end it,
Where's that at?
I think you have to end it first.
Flip?
Maybe.
Oh, that's flipping towards the front of the
I
dash.
just got a notification, so people are gonna be coming in and seeing you all like smush face.
We'll get it figured out. Hang on.
You
Flip back.
I guess.
There we go.
I have to create an account to look at this platform.
That was crazy. Zoom just a little bit. Hey, y'all, what's happening?
This is annoying.
We're sitting in the driveway in the truck doing the live stream.
The one of two places that Chris streams is the truck or your curtain tent.
My HQ, it's the, what is it?
I think they call it a curtain tent, don't they?
Some kind of headquarters. They call it a headquarters.
Who knows?
It's really just a porch with some curtains behind it. Around it.
And they're not shower curtains, by the way. I ordered them from Home Depot.
Yeah, they're outdoor fabric curtains.
They're actually really nice.
I think people get upset when they can't, do that.
Are they upset because they can't creep on us when they drive by?
Oh, that's probably what it. Y'all put a one in chat if you think they're upset because they can't creep on us with the curtains up.
That's weird.
On our porch. Y'all think that's what it is? It looks sluggish. What's going on? The lighting is weird. Maybe if I turn that one off.
Okay, so.
Oh, it didn't.
Guys in chat, I have a question. Twitter is X now, correct? Is that correct?
Is that better? Is Twitter X? It takes 10-second delay.
Yeah, I know.
It'll take them 10 seconds to answer.
Because
I think Bill's saying yes.
It's telling me I have to download the app and create an account.
With X? Yeah. You probably do if you're going to use it.
Well, this is
I don't like
thorn
X.
in my side. I've never used this platform.
All right, so here's what we're going to be talking about. I've had a lot of people ask me, what the fuck happened to Finkel? What the fuck happened to Finkel? Well, I can tell you a lot. We can talk about it.
What happened?
So, if you're not familiar, which you're probably not, with channel David Finkel, it's just a small little channel that gets about 10 views per video. And last year, around middle of 2024, he was very invested. He hated Todd, like absolutely fucking hated Todd. He absolutely fucking hated Kaiser. He's very much a troll. He likes to do deep, long troll, like infiltration and stuff. And a lot of times he'll use his channel to like get invested in YouTube situations and things. And as you know, our case has become very much YouTube lore as well. So I think that was his intention on getting involved in the first place. But he was an ally, like very much an ally for us. The first contact that I know of, he had reached out to, it was either my email or Tiffany. Maybe Tiffany was answering my email. And we were right in the heart of a bunch of crazy shit. And he offered to buy us dash cameras for our vehicle, which was very nice of him.
Yes, it was. It was very, very nice.
We turned it down. We said, no, thank you. We very much appreciate it. Thanks for the friendship, and we'll stay in touch. And
I never actually turned it down because I was looking at them, but the price of the one that he was offering to get us,
it was too expensive to accept.
And I didn't want to do that because I didn't know what his financial situation was, and I didn't want to do that. So I was like, I just never responded. We
just didn't want to take advantage of anything at all. And it just seemed like for someone that we never knew even existed to come and offer us like $500 worth of camera equipment, we felt like that would just not be, I don't know, we just didn't do it. So started out, he wanted to help. and offered the cameras. We turned it down. We stayed friends. We became familiar with his little YouTube channel. Even met his YouTube associates. He runs a little YouTube circle with the group, and we became familiar. You know, we were friendly. We weren't strangers to their platform. You know, and perhaps most of all, behind the scenes, I stayed pretty good friends with him, and we discussed a lot of things that don't always necessarily get put on YouTube, particularly criminal investigation stuff that we're involved in reporting. So he's very much aware of a lot of things that were being reported and what agencies had them, the reports and stuff, and what was going on with those cases. I know there's a couple people in here who probably say, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've talked to you like that too, Chris. And there are very few of you that I talk to, and I never share all the same information with anybody that I talk to behind the scenes about any cases. Like I may share what? Are you just going in your own world?
I'm not going in my own world. I'm multitasking in both worlds.
Well, you're also throwing us off.
I'm sorry.
She's on some mission with the fucking bunch of assholes on YouTube or Discord, something like that. Anyway, trying to throw us off. You can ad lib to this story though, because I could use you.
I got you.
All right, so Finkel was an ally through and through. Very much knew a lot of details about cases behind the scenes, what was going on with them and stuff. And he even had direct contact provided for him to a couple of agents throughout, I don't know, approximately about a year, where he became the victim in a couple circumstances. Which makes this all the more strange. So back in 2024, around June, I think, he was very invested and very upset about everything he knew, and upset that the legal system was not handling business for us. And he had made an upcoming video post in which you can title it, you can say what time the video is going to premiere and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? And the title of it was something like exposing JJ, big story exposing JJ for corruption. I think it was drug abuse, sexual misconduct, like some other stuff. And it was a big story, and it got everybody like, what is going on? Because everybody thought JJ, being JJ Scarborough, is what they thought, which was what he intended. Because remember, David Finkel, the channel, is a troll. His real name is not even David. And so that he was trolling. And the response to it was that the Meade County public official Scarborough went on to his YouTube channel platform at the time, which back then was Fraud at Wrangler, Michael Kaiser. And I think somebody had the actual title, exposing JJ. Okay, I can't remember the exact title. Thought maybe one of y'all had it, that he had set in the upcoming stream. And the public official from Meade County, Kentucky, that we're dealing with, JJ Scarborough, freaked the fuck out and took to his YouTube channel, and they immediately started filing felony charges and gloating about it and bragging about it on the YouTube channel Fraud at Wrangler. Now, the YouTube channel guy, David Finkel, we'll just call him that. It's not his name. He acted like he wasn't afraid. He acted like he wasn't afraid of it on YouTube. He talked some shit about it. He you could tell he was nervous because he's seen us get charged. He's seen me get charged with things just for being on YouTube. So I'm sure in real life he was actually scared, as he should have been, because when this particular public official goes to the sheriff's office, not only do they start conducting unlawful investigations because they pretend that they have a crime to conduct investigation on, and they're abusing their positions there, but they also, like they're actually moving forward with criminal charges if they can talk the prosecutor into it. And although the prosecutor had been recused in my case, well, she was supposed to be, she had not recused from other YouTuber cases that may or may not get presented to her. So when Scarborough and Kaiser absolutely swore to it and promised and showed the police report on their stream that was being submitted to the prosecutor on YouTube channel owner David Finkel, they were for 3 very serious felonies, which obviously, would just be false charges, but it doesn't stop the people from having to go through the process like I am having to go through the process. So here's what may have happened. Here's what the fuck may have happened to Dave Finkel. I reported that on his behalf to the FBI. 2 different of my FBI sources, as a matter of fact. One to the source that I reported everything in Indiana and Jamie Knoll case and in our raid case. And I also was advised by them to report it to the Louisville office, and was set up with agents from the Louisville office, which was not easy for us to get done, was it, Tiff?
No, it wasn't.
Not fucking easy at all. But we finally got all that done. And I think that if I had not had my Indiana connection, we probably would have never gotten in there to make a report, or a case would have never been opened. What do you think?
I know it wouldn't have gotten open.
If it weren't for our guy from Indiana.
Exactly.
Stupid light. Okay, so we did accomplish that. And they opened a case. They opened a case number. They started an investigation. We reported a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I've got a recording that I could do for you all, that I'm not going to until I know that this investigation is either closed or in fruition. Let me ask you guys. Put a 1 in chat if you all would listen to an hour-long recorded phone call with the feds. If I had one. If I had that. Put a 1 in chat if you would listen to it. It's a phone call. If I had something like that. But we reported a lot of things. And a lot of the things that we reported actually came out over the last year. And are obvious to the government that is true what we reported now. Now, did the feds take action? Well, no. Obviously, they didn't arrest anybody, which they should have. They should have, but they didn't. Now, they also say that the case is still open. So we don't know. But what I do know is that on the YouTube channel owner's behalf, David Finkel's behalf, I added his case, his false charges that he was being threatened with, to the FBI's case summary. That was not easy for me to do. Like, I had to collect the proof. I had to collect and provide the probable cause. I had to do the work on that. And I did it on behalf of my friend, because I did not think that my friend needed to be charged with 3 serious felonies, or even be threatened with being charged with 3 serious felonies on this corrupt sheriff department and jailer's behalf, or at their behest. So I was looking out for the guy. And I did. And it made it to the feds. And the feds definitely added it to the case summary. That alone should have been enough to get Scarborough locked up. Just that one thing. There were probably, 15 things that we proved, Tiff? Felonies that we proved
Well, I
on
took my entire 6-inch binder book in there, and they took over
this.
half of it and copied it.
They
So
copied, they copied almost every
yeah,
fucking page, and kept it. They didn't keep our book. They kept all the stuff that they copied. And then, the YouTube channel owner Finkel was asking me where we were at with it like a couple weeks later, to which I laughed. I said, buddy, you've obviously never been through nothing like this with the feds before. You ain't gonna know nothing in a couple weeks. You probably ain't gonna know nothing in a couple of years. But when it happens, it just happens. And it probably isn't even the way you thought it would happen. It ain't on, it might not even be the feds that actually do the charges. It may open an investigation through the Attorney General's office, which use the state police, and there'll be all kinds of problems with that because there are a lot of corrupt police, and they have to weed their way through the bad ones that are involved and work their way to the good ones, and get special investigators on it and get special detectives and reach out to other counties to get them far away so that they're not colluded. And that shit takes forever. We went through it all with the Jamie Knoll case. And so when Finkel asked me how it was going, I laughed, not meaning to like offend him or nothing, but I was like, dude. And then shortly after that, the ethics hearing came up, and in that ethics hearing, they hit Scarborough real hard. They didn't hit him with criminal charges because an ethics hearing is a county based platform where you can help me out at any time, babe. I know you're arguing with dumb fucks.
I had to take a break from that because I was getting called an idiot after I created an account to go look up something. And I looked up the wrong username or the wrong page, I guess. I've never used fucking Twitter.
She's been stuck in this little argument thing from Discord for about an hour and a half.
I walked into it because I was going to give Mirrors a rough way to go because I was thinking that he had created some fucking poetry.
Do you mind helping me out with this?
Yes.
All right, because I'm getting stuck on words.
Yourself.
I was talking about the ethics thing as opposed to criminal. The ethics board is a county board of non-public officials.
Right, it's public based.
Who can only follow a process to determine whether or not
a violation
of ethics have been committed.
Right, they cannot press or pursue charges.
Right. The charges of criminal activity are supposed to be pursued by grand jury, which would be convened by the district prosecutor. In this case, it should have been Rick Harden.
Well, it could have been Rick Harden, or it could have been the fiscal court.
Well, no, fiscal court
on
the budget.
Court couldn't have done.
They're on the budget.
Sorry.
They don't have. It would be district prosecutor.
Kentucky is difficult because it's so different from Indiana. But no, it should have been Rick Harden.
It should have been Rick Harden.
He was there.
It could have been Sidney Durham, but as you all have seen, Sidney Durham actually helps the jail take money when they've been stealing it.
Sidney Durham's not very intelligent.
She's a real bad lawyer, unethical, terrible prosecutor. If she is
intelligent, then she is absolutely dirty AF.
Dirty AF. Yeah, Sidney Durham is definitely dirty AF. Matter of fact, the bitch recused from my case and then pressed more charges on me as a prosecutor after being recused.
You say dirty AF and then you're like, that bitch.
That bitch is definitely dirty AF. So we know Durham's not going to do her job as a county prosecutor. So the next level up would be Rick Harden, who claims that he's so busy trying to solve murder and rape cases that he does not have time to fuck around with these ignorant ass hillbilly clowns running the shows in the counties. And I think he's right. I like Rick on a personal level because I don't think he's full of shit when he says that. I think he's telling the truth.
Well, you and I have differing opinions on that. So.
But here's the problem. That ethics hearing, those violations that were found in that were criminal.
Absolutely.
They were absolutely criminal.
And the prosecutor that was present during all of that shit was, in fact, Rick
Harden, the dude who is fucking responsible to convene a grand jury when he finds out that one of the public officials in his district is breaking the law. He told me on the phone that someone would have to bring the case and ask for a grand jury, to which I did ask. And then he told me that he would do it for me, but then he never did call back. But he also said that he believed it in his position. The only thing he could do is if their oath of office was violated and that I was barking up the wrong tree, that it was supposed to be the Attorney General's office. So anyway, we've reported it with the FBI. We've reported it with the Attorney General's office. We've reported it with the district prosecutors. We've obviously reported it in Meade County. But let's get back to what the fuck happened to Finkel. Let's get back to that.
Maybe that's why I tuned out, because you went off of the Finkel thing.
It's still about Finkel.
I get that, but...
So Finkel is confused back then about why it's not happening faster to protect him. And, well, you hate to tell somebody that's first experiencing it, but that ain't how it works. And you're more likely to get fucked up and thrown into the system and buried by the government before they ever even get started on cleaning anything up.
Yep.
And then they forget all about you having any part of it, and they'll leave your ass in jail. That's how that shit works.
Or they'll leave you with people like doing damage to you.
They just leave you hanging.
Criminal damage.
It's
and they
just
just
like
overlook it. They're like, oh, well, that's in the past. We can't do nothing about it. But we're on this money thing right now.
Yeah.
Like what happened with Noel? They're like, look, this money thing.
Right.
The money.
She's saying that when you report a corrupt official for like violations that hurt civilians, you better add in a corruption case for them where the official's been stealing money, because that's the one they'll pay attention to.
I can guarantee you that's the only fucking thing they're going to charge on, is if they are having money taken out of their pockets.
So Finkel, if you're watching or when you watch, the reason your case didn't come first and that quick is probably because they didn't. Oh, fuck. All right, hang on. Probably because they didn't. You aren't government, and they didn't get a couple $100,000 off of what they did to you.
They couldn't recoup any money by pursuing those charges.
Yeah, they don't care about you, man.
They don't care about any of us.
They don't care about us. They do care about the reports that we made, because we proved that there were hundreds of thousands of dollars missing.
Whenever we say that, we're not talking about the government entities that are on the lower end of the totem pole at all.
No, we're talking about the ones that are in control of directing them.
Yep, we're talking about their bosses and their bosses.
Mm-hmm.
So
here's what I think might have, and I want you all to help me think this through, because Finkel was an ally. Finkel was very strong.
I didn't even look at Finkel as an ally. I looked at him as a friend. I used to.
Yeah, I meant like he was on the righteous side of things.
He was, and I used to think that he was a friend.
And he had information that he is absolutely 100% sure that when he was basically behind us, he was right. He knew that he was right, that we were experiencing corrupt officials. He knew that he was in the right when he said that YouTube channels like Todd and Kaiser and Ruff were attacking us on behalf of the public officials. He knew that he was right then. And then he got those charges. Now, we have seen other people in this area get that exact same treatment, where the public officials from the sheriff's department and the jail work together to write up probable cause affidavits on someone that they're retaliating against who didn't commit any actual crimes. Write up these probable cause affidavits and send them over to their buddy, Sidney Durham, the prosecutor. And we have seen that shit fall on its face several times within a year and a half
But that is only if that person stands with 10 toes down and doesn't fucking fall into their bullshit.
Now you're talking, Tiff. Guys,
The people that are around us that has happened to, they have stood 10 toes down and they said, fuck you.
yeah, but some of them have gotten real quiet and just gotten
They
scared
have gotten
and didn't
quiet,
say nothing.
but they didn't fucking
But they didn't
give
back
in.
down.
They didn't go belly up.
We even saw one catch over 100 charges at the end of it all. Bullshit charges. Who's still fighting it, standing 10 toes down. Got rid of half the charges, but when you get rid of half of 100, it's still a lot of charges, a lot of dumb charges. So anyway, we've seen these people do these things already to other people, and we've seen people crumble from it. We've also seen people stand tall and are still dealing with it and didn't even get the charges done all the way officially through the prosecutor, just receive them in the mail from a fraudulent return address, which always ties back to the jail. So in other words, what I'm saying is one of the things that we reported to the feds was that John Scarborough from the Meade County Jail will go over to the sheriff's department and write up fake charges on people that they try to get Sidney Durham to prosecute on, where Sidney turns it down, and then they go to the post office and they hide who's mailing it, and they mail it to these people's houses after receiving their information from abuse of their positions in the sheriff's department, abuse of the resources to do unlawful investigations on people. And I think that what the fuck happened to Finkel was they went on and tried to press those charges. Because Finkel has flipped. Not only has he flipped, but he has become Todd's biggest supporter. He lies through his fucking teeth, even though he's holding proof that goes against what he's using to say out loud on these YouTube platforms.
I seen it today with my own eyes. Like, he was doing a stream, and it was brought up the fucking disgusting shit that Todd said to Angel Gamer. And Angel Gamer was like, hey, can I have a link to come up and talk to you about this? You know,
and he said, I gotta go.
Bye.
How about this one? How about the fact that he started that stream to say that I was lying about reporting his case to the feds, and I sent him screenshots with the feds talking about his case.
Just because the outcome isn't what you anticipated it would be does not negate the fact that he was talking to the feds about your case.
Trying to help you, Finkel. So here's the thing. He had those texts and he even mentioned them.
And then he's like, I don't know who this is from.
And he pretended that it wasn't real or something.
Well, if you need the number, Finkel, we'll give you the number and you can contact them yourself.
That's right. Well, I already gave him the fucking number. It's in the text thread.
I know, but if he wants it, like if he wants the contact info, if he needs to have that card, hit me up. I'll send it to you. You can talk to him.
You know what you're doing? You're playing into his lie.
Oh, I'm not playing into his lie, but
he's lying now.
If he was to go as far as to contact that number, then there would be absolutely no way that he could continue on with his lie.
He will, though, Tiff.
Yeah,
she doesn't understand. These people will never stop lying because they're liars. So they're going to lie about their lies, about the lies, about the lies, about the lies. And it's a vicious, never-ending cycle. They will never admit it.
You know, one thing that we do have is we have the audio recordings.
All these people and recordings.
We have the audio recordings. We have our YouTube family. And you know what? I said it in Discord. There's always going to be a couple. There's always going to be a couple that go belly up or whatever it is you want to say Finkel fucking did. I don't even know what it is that he's doing or has done or is going through. Like, I don't fucking get it, and I don't even care to get it at this point. That's where I'm at with him. I don't even fucking care to get it.
Okay, so here's what I think happened to him. I think when he said that he wasn't scared and he would stand 10 toes down, and he said he had plenty of money to fight it, and he would come and be extradited and get a good lawyer and handle the felony charges that he was being threatened with. I think he was lying then. He was actually scared fucking shitless. And I think that they actually pressed. Put a 1 in chat if y'all think that may have happened and that's why he flipped. I think that they actually went forth with pressing those charges and he bellied up.
Now, Rogue's got something to say. I'm trying to figure out what it is. He says, Word on the tube is that real activists sit in the sheds and tell others how to do what they have never done.
He's talking about rough.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he says, I have begged him to, but he knows better. He mentioned me in his activist live, but barely. And what he spoke of was wrong, so whatever.
Rough's scared of people like you, Rogue.
It's
He
because
can't be
Rogue's
like you.
real. He's intelligent. He reads.
Right.
He researches. He opens up those big scary books that Todd's so afraid of.
Well, we're talking about Rough.
Oh, I know.
Rough don't read either. He shits in a fucking bucket. What are you talking about? So
He was really upset you said that too.
and he does shit in a bucket. You don't have running water, Rough. You shit in a fucking bucket, you nasty fuck. Look, man, we've all sat in. Actually, I've never sat in a bucket, but I wouldn't be against sitting in a bucket if I had to. But I wouldn't choose to live that way. I would not choose to live that way, and I would never make Tiffany live that way. And I also would never.
If you ever attempt to make me live that way, I'm out.
I would never, because this is how real men work, Chris Ruff. People like Rogue and me, we would never make videos of us trying to fuck other people's girlfriends.
Yeah, that's twisted. That's
Your girl?
fucking twisted.
You don't care about her feelings, bro? Does she even have any, that ogre? Anyway, so I think that Finkel may have gotten hit hard with those charges, because we know that when they mail those mailers, they fucking work harder every single day until they get what they want from that dirty fucking prosecutor. And I'll bet you she got on board.
Well, yeah, she's gotten on board with everything else. Why would she not get on board with that?
Right, her career's already tanked. As soon as the fucking case is over with us, she's gone.
But now, I mean, Finkel did do like an
apology tour.
Yeah. I'm not even talking about the apology tour or whatever it was. Whenever he was talking about the AI thing, like, I don't want to comment on that yet. Like, I will comment on that later, because I feel like I am still too much in my feelings about that topic to give an adequate, unbiased perspective of it.
Well, I'll tell you why I don't believe he's doing a troll.
I'm feeling some sort of way that has me. Yeah, I'm just not going to comment on it. So stay tuned.
I'm going to comment on your comment, because I know you're struggling with it. And I want to make this more clear for everyone who's listening. So here's why I don't think it's a troll. And this explains why Tiffany's in her feelings. Damn it. Before we knew that Finkel was all the way flipped, and we thought that maybe we could save it with just some one-on-one conversation, we reached out to the man by phone. Now, I had already tried to call him several times and he wouldn't return my calls. Meanwhile, he was actually funding Todd. And Todd was causing damage to Tiffany's kids. And there was information that was not public that was shared only with him on the phone. And this is someone that Tiffany trusted in the past. And we thought that in the privacy of behind scenes conversation, that the information pertaining to her children would be safe, even if he was upset. But he went on and fucking blasted it anyway. So that's why Tiff is so upset. And that's why I don't think he's doing a deep troll. I think this is very real. I think he's flipped. I wish I was wrong, because I hate to see someone that was that seemed to be that solid. I even told him in a text message that he was exemplary when it comes to standing 10 toes down on the truth and on the righteous side of things. And now I have to take that back. But I think what we may be witnessing here is Meade County government got their meat hooks in another one. And it is sickening to see this corrupt government meat hooking all these citizens and fucking dragging them into the slum that they are in. It's disgusting. It's disgusting watching all these people support it. But when you say you got people that support it, they were already disgusting people, most of them. They were Kaiser simps who were literally in a cult with a murderer and a stolen valor piece of shit, fucking felon, thief, a dude that would hold guns on old women to steal their pills. They were people who appreciate not working and being on welfare and going on social media and calling people the N-word and saying that they shouldn't be on welfare when the people themselves that were angry are on welfare and living in slums.
Carl's lightening the mood with "tooken" as the word of the day.
Tooken is the word of the day.
"Tooken" as the word of the day.
That was a good one. Oh, Jules is dumber than rocks. And then you got the dumb ones, right? Like Jules. Like the Chris Ruff followers, the Chris Ruff simps that come in here and can't even spell a fucking word right in a single sentence. You know? So those are the people that originated this support group for the Meade County government. And then, of course, Tiffany's ex.
Well, rumor in Discord is that I'm smooth-brained and intentionally obtuse.
Is that right? They use the big words on you.
Yes.
Obtuse.
I was like, ooh, you increased my vocabulary. Thank you.
So there's another aspect that could be. A lot of people are so stuck on YouTube, even if they just want attention, not money, that they will actually do things that are shocking on YouTube just for content. They don't care if it hurts women, children, good men. They don't care. As long as it's content. There are a lot of those. I don't think that's what Finkel is, but he may very well be fishing for us to do this live stream to bring attention to his shit, boring, ignorant, not well put together, no talent having channel. Z with a Z. He's got so many fucking channels. You couldn't even find it if you all could find it. But I'm not one to care, because if you go watch his content, it will make him push harder to cause more damage.
Well, I haven't opined very much on this topic because, like I said, I'm still processing everything, and I have my suspicions just as you do. They are not unparalleled with yours at all. So yeah, I need to get through my feelings before I can stand tall on my point of view, because I don't like to say anything from a completely unbiased perspective, and right now I am not in that position yet.
You're mad.
I'm hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the fucker thinks he's going to make it better by acting half-ass like he's coming to your defense. Dude, Finkel, you're on platforms that are designed to do nothing but cause damage to her kids first, and then me.
But still, I'm even though he's done what he's done, I'm still not going to give an opinion until I'm 100% on it.
Well, my thoughts now are the boundaries were already pushed when they put the kids in jeopardy.
He did cross my boundaries. Absolutely. 110%. But still, at the same time, I mean, I'm not giving him any leeway. But for me to give a public opinion about it, and for me to stand firm on everything that I feel, I need to know exactly what I'm feeling. And right now, I'm still processing it all.
You know, you may never get your answers from a liar. And he's proven himself to be a liar.
I don't need answers, because people's actions speak way louder than their words. And I am just waiting to see what his actions are going to be. And
what have they been so far?
I know that, but listen, when I know, I'll know. And
yeah, I agree.
I'm not ready to speak out 10 toes down against him yet.
No,
yes,
I'm not.
He has crossed my boundaries. Yes,
I'm just explaining that I think that he's been wrapped
absolutely
by felony charges.
I am absolutely questioning that, but you know, I'm not going to say this is my opinion on something and put my fucking stamp on it until I feel in my heart that it's
That it's time to do that.
right.
Well, and I don't know that we'll ever get the answer, because when the government does dirty shit behind the scenes with their snitches and their bitches and their people that they have full control of,
I know.
that
I know.
you sometimes you never find out. You remember Chip?
But listen, you know, this is one thing that I can talk about.
Put that in your pocket.
Whenever Finkel, he said it in one of his videos, he said that the only reason I was acting hurt is because I wanted some of his money. And you know what?
We've always turned
my
down
God,
this fucking
that
money.
was like a smack in the face to me, because I'd been going back and forth with him for months about this fucking camera. That was so fucking nice.
And we
It
kept
was,
saying no because it was too
it was
expensive.
above and beyond what anybody should offer on an individual basis. Like him saying, pick it out and everything else, and I didn't want to do that. And then for him to say that I only announced, I didn't even announce it. I was mad at you for announcing it.
Announcing what?
That I was upset over him publishing that video. And then for him to come back and say that I wanted some of his money. I don't give a flying fuck about his money.
We never took any of his money. If we
I
did,
liked him as
oh wait,
him.
matter of fact, he had money stolen by Todd. We later found out. Not once, but twice. Todd stole money on our behalf twice, because I can't tell you for sure if he stole the original money, but we later found out that Todd had done his own private collection, saying that he was giving it to me and Tiffany when I got arrested. But we could not find his contribution in the amount in which he collected. And it turns out that he's saying now that Finkel had done a substantial contribution on that one, on the one Todd raised. And here's another thing, just in case, because I'm not 100% sure about the amount that Todd actually contributed, just in case you're questioning that, here's what we know for sure. When Todd started bitching, saying that his money was thrown in the garbage because he didn't believe us anymore, fucking 3 people paid him back.
Yep, they did.
He got triple the amount that he didn't, that we don't even know if he did put it in the pot with the money that was being contributed to my bond. That's a fact. So Finkel, the person that wants your money is the person you're giving it to, dumbass. That's why he's all good with you throwing $500 super chats and fucking, paying his lawyer fees. Damn, that light don't last very long. Paying his lawyer fees and fucking, like continuing to keep you in his fake ass prayers is because he wants your money, stupid. Tiffany don't want your money.
Is Rogue leaving, or is Gloria leaving? I see somebody's leaving. Whoever's leaving, whichever one of you two it is, good night, and I hope you have an awesome night.
Ditto.
The thing of it is from this point forward, if anybody's going to contribute anything to what we are doing or what we are going through, please don't do it and think that you're going to come back and try to hurt me with it. I very, very rarely express when something bothers me. And when I do express it, it's very loudly.
We've only ever collected for the lawyer fees when we were all the way down and out. Everything else has just been YouTube, trying to make a living off of YouTube, because they destroyed my business. I haven't gotten a fucking call for work since the last run of them calling my clients and lying to my clients, which was months ago. I got a call about my insurance update, and they were like, well, we got you on the list, and that was it. And I haven't gotten a single fucking job order, not one. It's been months. So we're living off of savings and YouTube. So, I mean,
I don't disagree. He says, OMC, the best revenge is success.
We will succeed, but it takes forever.
And it is so draining on me.
Yeah, that's the whole point for them, is to try to run us completely out.
To see somebody that I considered a friend and an ally doing what he's doing, and then to come back at me verbally and publicly with the way he did.
And then try to pretend a white knight for you over what, a
And
couple of statements.
I never even thought that Chris would put it out there that I was upset, because normally he doesn't. Normally he lets me go through my emotions and deal with my stuff the way I deal with it.
Till it bothers me to the point where I'm
And I
pissed
didn't
off
know
enough
that
to
he
say
was going to
something.
do that. And I was upset with him for doing that.
Yeah,
But
but
it wasn't ever anything that he published thinking that I wanted, or that I was even going to get Finkel's money. I don't want Finkel's
what
money.
happened was, y'all, is that when she's hurt, it pisses me off because I'm very protective over her. And when that man did it, it hurt me too. So when she was hurt and I was hurt and I was pissed that she was hurt, I couldn't fucking resist. I spoke all the way the fuck up. That's what I did. And because my hands are tied by the legal system to not go whoop somebody's motherfucking ass, then usually my outlet is just telling you all about it. Or saying it in comment section somewhere.
Nikki, she said, I donate my laughter at times to you, and you pay it back like you did today. I made a funny joke. So I was talking to Nikki earlier about a mutual friend that we have.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and listen, I was like, all he's been doing is giving me thumbs up whenever I text him. I was like, and I'm being such a big baby right now. I was like, that got me crying. And she was like, that's just how he handles stuff. I was like, so is it kind of like, here, let me read it for you. What I put, because it's actually kind of funny.
We are going through a lot, y'all. Like, we handle it, but
I said, it's kind of cute because he just throws up a thumbs up and runs. Kind of like throwing a Snickers bar at a gal on her period, hoping you are leaving on good terms until it passes.
I have never thrown a Snickers bar at you, by the way.
Well, no, because you're stuck with me.
But maybe I'll go get a few little mini Snickers just to test it out.
You're here for the long haul.
You give me the hard way to go. I'll be like, here's a Snickers to me out. I'm going to do a live stream. So yeah, we are going through a lot, but you know, they aren't going to break us. They're not going to break us. They're not going to drain us. You know, we're going to persevere. It's what we do. It's what we're really good at. But they are going to continue to fucking get their meat hooks in people. And it does scare Americans. There's 103 people in here, and I'll bet you there's at least 70 of them people that are not fucking scared. And we need you. You're the ones we need. There's about 30 that are watching that want to see our downfall. How many thumbs up? Everyone that is here in support of us, hit the fucking thumbs up, please. Because let's go ahead and bust the amount of people that are here that want to see our downfall. So if you want to see our downfall, do not hit the thumbs up.
Caveman.
If you don't want to see our downfall, make sure you go out there and hit the thumbs up. Nikki with $5, go buy a couple of Snickers. Yes. I love you, Nikki. I will.
I'm not even on my period. I'm dealing with some stuff and processing it.
Check the thumbs up, see if it's gone up. There's no way that there's half and half in here.
Maybe. I mean,
half and half would be a battle. We can handle a battle. But I think there's 70 good people in here that support us. I think there's 70. I think there's only 30 lurkers. And those 30 lurkers, they're trying like hell to cause more problems for the other channel owners. Todd got his last strike last night, so I'm sure he's really fighting. You know, I told him, stop fucking harassing us. You don't get to use my content. You don't get to fucking harass us. You don't get to call us names. You don't get to make up false criminal allegations against us. You don't get to continue to send people to our house or to make death threats or to tell people where our horses are. Angry Vet with $2 for the yacht fund. Hell yeah, baby. We'll get one. We'll get one in the future. Thumbs up, y'all. Come on. We got 53. I want to see minimum 70%. Would be real nice to think that 70% of y'all in here are not fucking trying to see our downfall. They'll be fucked up.
So, I think Nikki blocked it, but Tiff's Rotten Fur Burger made an appearance.
Sexual.
It's disgusting.
First thing they go for is kids and sex. They're gross. They're fucking gross. For what? A corrupt official? Does it mean that much to you? That you go after people's kids and make sexual threats to women? Because what? You like an official stealing fucking money from taxpayers?
I don't even understand why they're commenting. Like, what is the point? I get that it's hate based, for sure. I get that, and I also get that it's ignorance based. But at the same time, the only thing that we are stating is our assumptions of what is going on. And I even just specifically stated that I'm not going to say anything definitively until I've processed through everything.
Oh, you're talking about Finkel? I'm talking about what we've said about Meade County government
well,
as a whole.
Yeah, I get that too. But
we have done nothing in outside of facts. There was sheriff's involvement was in that triple homicide. That's the only one that I have not gone all the way through and figured out yet. Every case that I presented on here besides that one, I've figured out every single fact there is to find out, and I've solved the cases. I have fucking solved the cases. Like, how fucked up is that? A YouTuber solved the cases when the police did not.
That's true, Caveman. Tells us on I said touche.
Look, we're up to 63. That's pretty close. I can handle that. Now we're up to 120 people in here. Now we need to get the thumbs up even more to get the math value right.
The math ain't mathin'.
We got to keep that math a mathin'. It was easy when it was 100. Now it's 125. What's that mean? We need 85. So we need 85 thumbs up to know that this nation is not doomed with bootlicking pussies.
And listen, y'all want to know what is so messed up about the situation?
Night Rogue.
Like,
love you, buddy.
Night Rogue. Like, Stephanie Wimpy. That bitch is
Sheriff's
off
sister.
The chain. She's off the chain. But listen, had she not come at us sideways the way she did, I could totally have seen her as a friend if she wasn't so deep in corruption.
Could?
I could have, because she's crazy.
She's
like,
nuts.
she is that crazy fun friend that you have. And if
she was the one that was like, hi guys, hi Facebook world, YouTube world. You kick a dog, I saw you kick a dog. She said,
like,
you smell like pot. I just took a big swig of alcohol before I come in here.
But totally, if she wasn't so neck deep in dirty corruption.
Wait, I got one more. She goes, I want to see where you paid your taxes.
They were going around saying they were going to do a public records request for his tax information, like
for taxes.
Government.
There's a lot of people been thinking I'm government lately. Some fucking dude from London was on a stream with fucking Bryant, and he's like, oh, I think that Christopher Ryder violated your constitutional rights.
Okay, I'm going to only say this.
Motherfucker, I'm a fucking citizen. I'm not government.
One more time. The Constitution was created to protect citizens' rights from being trampled by government.
The government.
A citizen can't violate another citizen's rights. A citizen can commit criminal acts against another citizen. So come the fuck on.
And let's talk about the temporary protection order that was in place for 9 days. That's legit. It was based on probable cause that was provided by the police. You're hearing these idiots saying, well, they couldn't take his guns for 9 days and before court without it being heard. They heard what they needed to hear to do the temporary. The judge is behind immunity. The prosecutor didn't even prosecute anything because it was civil court. And the police did their job with probable cause to submit the evidence to be able to enact the emergency order, which was only in place for 9 days until we refile over here, which we're in the midst of doing.
Jacqueline, she says, you guys should be in comedy. You're a riot. The only time that I'm ever actually momentarily a tiny bit funny is when I'm in my feelings about something. Maybe that's like my new defense
I
mechanism
don't
is
know
trying to
about
be
that.
funny.
You can be funny.
Yeah, I can be funny at other
Sometimes you're
times.
funny. You're not trying to be funny though. Like that's the thing.
Yeah,
Like
that's about the
you mean
only
to be
time I'm true.
serious and you say something way off the chart.
That's just my squirrel moments.
And when you're trying to be funny, it's only funny because it's so not
So
like
not funny.
they're not good punchlines. You know what I mean? Like the joke isn't
Yeah, I
doesn't
could
make
see
sense,
that. You're like,
which
gosh,
makes it
just laugh
funny.
at her because she's a fucking idiot. I could see that.
Dub said, "Do you think a conspiracy to violate rights, deprivation of civil rights? Why are you adding extra words, Dubs? Do you think a conspiracy to, you mean deprive one of civil rights means only the government? Well, yeah, it would be a government official working with somebody else. It would have to be. Otherwise, it's not a violation of your rights.
Well, I mean, in order to
It'd
take an
have to be.
action against the government, it has to be a civil rights violation. And if they do have citizens working with them, then yeah,
Yeah.
would be a deprivation of rights.
But it has
But
to
the
be
fact of
tied
the
to a government.
matter would be, Dubs, that you would go after the government entity or agency that violated your rights and not the freaking citizen.
Calm down, Turbo. It's just Dubs
I
asking a
love you,
question.
Dubs. But come on, my guy, you are smarter than this.
We love you, Dubs. Angry Vet drops $5. I heard that Scars 501 is being reported to the IRS by Super Sleuth Weetod. Because that hasn't happened for the past year now. Jesus Christ, dude, they attack your fucking nonprofit like it's like, oh, God. You know, if they would put that energy into the actual criminals that they support, maybe something would get done. But if they continue to make false reports on legit companies like they're doing, nothing's ever going to happen for them. Like if they would just report the actual crimes that they know are happening by the people that they platform, right? Like if they want to be super sleuths and solve some crime, why don't they just report the people that are committing the crime right underneath their nose that they're platforming? That's what they should be doing. They should be putting all that energy into that. Matter of fact, they could report Chris Ruff. You know, Dubs, what you were talking about, that's conspiracy, where Chris Ruff is literally in an LLC with Scarborough to deprive us of our rights, of our First Amendment rights, Fourth Amendment rights. And you're not wrong. It does fall under conspiracy. If we were to file a suit on it, it would be under, what is that section? It's 241, I believe, 241, right? Yeah, 241, which would be conspiracy, and it would be on JJ, but you would also name Chris Ruff because that would be a person that was being in conspiracy with them. And then you would have to detail the conspiracy that's involved in the claim. But in that case, yeah, there would be a civilian involved in the lawsuit. Angry Vet drops another $2. I heard Savage Saint is not in compliance. I heard that too. Especially when he's trying to raise money to go put tents up at children's schools. That's kind of fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah.
William Bartholomew, is it Bartholomew?
I don't know.
Motherfucker is collecting money so he can go stay the night at kids' schools.
Oh.
The guy that just murdered his girlfriend.
The furry lover?
Nikki dropping $10 whole dollars. Hell yeah. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you,
Wait,
guys.
Chris, didn't Tab tell you that I run the nonprofit now? So I say let them report it. Yeah, they can go ahead and report it. You're right, Nikki, because it'll get them fucking nowhere because it's a legit company. It's a legit nonprofit. They know that, though. They're just trying to damage it, just like they try to damage my company.
So Dub says under Section 1985 of the U.S. Code that it states 2 or more people, including private citizens, who conspire to violate someone's civil rights may also be held liable under certain laws.
Right. Including... That's what we're saying. So it still has to be the government.
It's all
and
about...
it has to and then for that to work, it has to include private citizens. The government has to include the citizens.
Dubs, I tried to explain this to you once before. Whenever you are reading it, verbiage is everything. They will tell you everything that you need to know in that section and sections thereafter, but you have to read and identify the important verbiage. Including, I am absolutely certain that it says government entity or agency, including, and I just stated, yes, it can include citizens, but the primary action has to be taken against a government agency. or entity.
In other words, there's no relief available through constitutional uh, court. Like if you go to court over constitutional violations, there's no relief for citizen on citizen unless you're in just citizen civilian court, and you would not file under deprivation of rights.
That would be just a plain Jane civil lawsuit.
It's tort. Those are just torts. Civil torts.
Nikki said, I just got handed 3 Musketeers bars, so I guess I need to keep my hands off the keyboard. LOL.
It's not a Snickers.
Doesn't count.
That don't count. You tell Mr. Nicky Snickers and Snickers only, unless you're allergic to peanuts. In that case, throw it back at him. We love you, Mr. Nicky. The Angry Vet dropping $5 more. I heard that the Rabbit was practicing law without a license for Boot Productions. I heard that too as well.
Well, hang on. You guys do know that practicing law requires them to present themselves as an attorney.
Well, yeah, but that's what Chris Ruff has been doing, and that's who he's been affiliating with. Chris has been lying and saying, and I know this for a fact because he wrote a big long letter to YouTube about my YouTube, and he presented himself as a law firm.
Okay, well,
and I think that he's saying his associates are people that he affiliates with on YouTube. I'm not kidding y'all. Fucking dumbass Chris Ruff is pretending he's running a law firm.
That's definitely practicing.
Well, yeah, it'll catch up to him. You know how it works. Eventually they'll get you, especially when they're looking for you already. Yeah, he can make all the kissing fucking videos that upset his girlfriend all he wants. At the end of the day, the shit he's doing is gonna catch up to him.
That's weird.
I don't think he can live outside of, a place where he can keep a phone in his ass. I think what he needs is.
Well, I'm sure his wife wouldn't care if he stuck one up there.
Oh, I'm sure she sticks a lot of things in there.
If it would keep him content.
Yeah.
He could probably say, text me, don't call me when dinner's, or call me, don't text me when dinner's ready. The vibration's longer. Right.
Yeah, this motherfucker been going to the fucking Nextel cell phone store and trying to ask for the old big models at this point. The smaller phones won't work for him. Yeah, motherfucker's probably upgraded to iPads and laptops now.
Oh, I thought you. So I was talking to somebody in Discord the other night about the big clanky old Nokias that they came out.
You remember the fucking first car phones with the big carrying case?
I'm not even talking about those, like the flip phone things that had the big charging station. I dated a guy that had one of those, and his phone bill was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, you got to pay for every minute back then.
I seen that. I was like, I don't even know why you call me on that thing.
Did you say Ruff is playing my live? Taylor, is it Ruff?
It doesn't surprise me.
Ruff?
He says, my lolcal's on. I got to make some money. He says, look, guys.
He's looking for YouTube content. I'll bet you that nobody's gonna call that motherfucker for legal services.
I would get my legal services from Diesel first.
So how boring is your life when you allegedly have this family that you care about so much that you make videos of you trying to fuck other girls, right? You love your wife enough to where you'll just, make videos of you trying to fuck other people's girlfriends. And that's not supposed to bother her at all, I guess. And if it don't, maybe they have an arranged friendship. Maybe it's an arrangement. Because most girls, Tiffany, if I fantasized about fucking somebody else's girlfriend on YouTube, how would you feel?
I would call my people to help you pack your shit and get the fuck out.
Because it would matter, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't have an opportunity to explain it. I would have like 5 people here to help you pack your shit and get the fuck out.
Donna just dropped $25 for Diesel Fund. Hell yeah. Thank you, Donna. We appreciate that. Thank you, Donna. We love you, Miss Donna. All right. So that's because you care about this relationship, right?
Yeah.
And you care about me.
Yeah.
So would you have to say that Elena Lopez does not care about Chris? Or is she just scared that he'll beat the fuck out of her like he does his dogs?
Well, either way, it's not a healthy relationship. I know that.
I know that too.
Because I respect you and I expect you to give me the exact same respect I give you. And if you disrespect me, you best believe that your ass is going to be kicking rocks.
Damn straight. Same to you, by the way. Because I love you. Like if you, that's what makes a relationship worth it, is that, you care. about hurting each other. You don't want to hurt each other by fantasizing about fucking other girls or guys. That's 101 in relationships. Even people that spend their entire fucking adult life in prison with phones up their ass should be able to understand that. Like that when you finally get out and you hook up with your pen pal that's been writing you wanting to hook up with some nasty dude from prison, then the first thing you do is you learn relationship 101 if you're going to be in one, right? And you don't make videos of you expressing your obvious fantasy about fucking somebody else's girl. You just don't do that. And I know that you do that, Ruff. Like we all know that you do that. We know that's how you feel. We're just curious about Elena Lopez. Like, what's up with her?
Is she even really there? Because, I mean, either she's suppressed to the point that she just doesn't say anything, or she's not really there, or
she's scared he's going to beat him like Mitch said he does his dogs.
Or maybe
Mitch
they're
went and
just
stayed
in a
there.
Cohabitation together. And
that's what I'm thinking.
They
She's
just
a beard.
don't give a flying fuck about what the other does.
Right. She's probably got
They're
actual
there
boyfriends.
for what the other can provide them, not relationship-wise, not, intimately, but just the benefits of existing, cohabitating together.
And let's face it, there's no way that everyone can't obviously see that Christopher Ruff is a flaming gay. Like, flaming gay. He can't even get through a sentence without going gay with the sentence.
He goes gay when he gets defensive.
He throws his hands up in the air and flails like a girl. And that's fine. I have nothing against the gays, Chris. I don't have anything against you for being gay. I hold everything against you for being a piece of shit.
Some of these comments I'm seeing is funny.
But, we know you're gay. Like, straight men don't put fucking 7-inch cell phones in their assholes.
Oh, I guess years. Todd is restreaming you too.
Oh, Todd's just trying to get his channel taken down. Todd, you already got the warning. Angry Vet with another $2. I heard Elena Lopez is buried under the Connex. Really?
Oh, dear.
Well, wouldn't doubt it. Oh, look at Nick dropping 99 cents with just a like.
Hey, Nick, I missed telling you hello the other night in the chat.
What up, Nick?
Thank you, Tav. Thank you, Nick.
So, yeah, y'all can watch my content all you want. Todd, I've already said, leave me the fuck alone. Leave Tiffany the fuck alone. Leave our YouTube channel the fuck alone. You got a copyright strike last night. This is copyright content. We are creators. And, I don't know. I guess you don't want your YouTube channels.
Okay, he's not restreaming.
Okay. So if he tries, even the audio, we have case law that's being attached to the copyrights. Chris, you're next. And we're reporting all your channels at once. So, keep playing. Y'all, please, everybody, please, I'm reiterating to Todd to not sue anyone in the Meade County government. Please. Like, seriously, keep reminding Todd not to sue the Meade County government. Maybe he'll do it. Maybe he won't. And Jody says, as a delegate of the gay community, I speak for us all when I say neither Ruff or Todd's presence is requested or required. I know, Jody. It's a bad look, but look, it's not because they're gay. You know what I'm saying? They just also happen to be gay. That don't look bad on gay people.
Good night, Bill M.
We think gay people are absolutely fine. There's nothing to do with none of that behavior. It just so happens that bad behaving people, these particular ones, are also gay. And look, what I like about real gay people that are fucking, real people, like good people, they got no problem admitting that they're gay. That's the main thing. That's what I'm trying to tell Chris Ruff. I know he's listening.
Well, that's for anybody.
Just fucking come out of the closet and you might be a better person in the shell of you. Like, you might appear to be a little bit better of a person. You might even feel better about yourself if you would just come out of the fucking closet. Because obviously Elena does not love you. If she did, she would have fucking beat the fuck out of you.
No, she would have resorted to violence. She would have helped him pack his things and had
You mean living out in the
friends.
desert where he beats his dogs?
Well, I don't know.
You don't think
I'm
she
just
would have hit him
saying,
with something upside the fucking
she
head?
may have. I don't
She's
know.
dealing with Chris Ruff.
I'm just
She would have
saying.
beat the fuck out of him. Angry Vet with another $2. I heard gay swag is still closeted. Yeah, I know, right? GE swag, definitely. You on a mission tonight, ain't you, Tab?
Thank you,
If you're
Tab.
gonna make me read that, you should probably drop a little bit higher. You know I'm gonna deal with it afterwards. Right? I love you, buddy. Oh shit. Oh, I'm happy to read any offensive statements for the right amount of money.
Nick says, generally specific, drop a like while you're in here watching actual content. Without Chris and Tiff, you would have 0 views. Also, we love your new filter. It makes it appear as if you're not a fat arse.
We found some recent pictures of that fucker that when he was stalking us. Talk about a Oompa Loompa.
Oh, guys, I found the video. Okay, so on my community section, I posted a video where Todd is in his fifis about people simping for me. And he was like, I don't know why you all simp for this. He called me something, I think. I don't know. It's on my community channel. But I found the video where he was simping for me hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to distribute that to everybody because he either put it behind members or took it down.
Well, he used to, like, it was so
like,
obvious he was jealous of you with me.
He was like, when this woman says something, people listen. And then he was talking about how productive it is to have a woman in the military because a woman's battle cry is something.
He came out and fixed that later.
Even know.
Jeff and them have, if y'all haven't subbed to Hill Pirate Studio to see the real Todd, you need to, because they clip out the important shit and show you what he's really all about. Because he hides a lot of shit in his long, drawn-out stuff. But they clip the stuff that really matters about his feelings and personality towards others, especially different sex and different races. And my God, has he said some nasty stuff about women in their service. Angry Riff for $5, genuinely specific, told everyone today that he got his chickens off. That's what I'm talking about, Tav. That was a $5 statement, bro. Hell yeah. Thank you. And congratulations to jerking off chickens. You know, that group, the Meade County Simps.
Just disturbing.
They're probably the only people that I know that would be familiar enough with a dick that tiny to be able to jerk off a chicken.
Chickens have wee-wees?
I don't know. I'm not a Meade County Simp.
I don't understand. Nope. Not even, nope.
Jerk chicken.
It gives chicken jerky a whole new meaning.
Wait a minute, did it choke him? Oh, there is no lawsuit from a neighbor or on a neighbor over a dog attacking the chickens, like you said. That's a lie. We know the only lawsuit with his name on it, and it's against him. Mirrors dropping $5 and getting pushed out real fast. Hill Pirate Studios in dim. Hell yeah, Mirrors.
Thank you, Mirrors.
Way to rep. So,
I tell you, whenever things are getting rough over on this side.
Rough.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that, but rough, difficult.
Oh, you mean like the dude that doesn't know how to respect his fucking family? Rough?
Yeah, I'm talking about
a different rough. Okay.
Difficult kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, it does me well to be able to go and watch Hill Pirates content.
Oh, I know.
Because they help me see everything that we are dealing with and that they are dealing with, and, you know, everybody is dealing with.
Here's what the bottom line is.
They make it funny and easier to process.
Right, but at the same time, it's very serious because, and here's why I'm even like promoting it right now. Literally the same dude that we're having to file restraining orders against, Todd, has been making threats and doing the same stuff to this dude's house. Yep. Jeff, the guy that runs Hill Pirates, they are doing the same shit to him too. Like, they are literally stalking his house. And Finkel had a hand in that too. Fucking playing on the internet, stalking the dude's house, man. There's nothing that you're going to get out of stalking someone's house only for YouTube content. Like, that's fucked up. All you're doing is inciting violence.
That's so weird. That
There
you
are
would
some
even
violent
resort to that.
motherfuckers. Now, I have done the homework to find where people are located so that we could take legal action. Don't take that wrong and think that you're copying me when all you're trying to do is fucking dox somebody on YouTube.
And let's not even forget the fact that you don't have any minor children living with you.
Who?
Todd doesn't.
No, Todd don't. Todd's not doxxed.
I know he's not.
He's never been
He
doxxed.
likes to pretend that he has been.
Well,
But
that's because he
even in
always
his-
plays the victim of everything he
Even
accuses.
in his imaginary world, it is only you and your wife who live there, who have dug
I
your
still
own
don't think it
little
would be
ditch
okay to
live in.
send.
It's not
incite
okay. But it's twice as bad when you do it to someone with a child.
Well, you just don't do that to people.
You don't do it, period. That's
Now,
what I
Ruff
just said.
played a lot of games where he was doing a lot of damage to a lot of people, and then playing games like a Where's Waldo thing. Like,
Ruff's just a fucking idiot.
he was kind of just like bragging, haha, you can't find me. So it was a whole YouTube thing, people figuring out where he was.
Yeah.
But it's just a fucking storage dumpster in the desert. So Angry Vet dropping $2. I'm gonna read it first, make sure it's worth it. I feel left out because no one ever shows up for me. That is not true, Tav. That is not true, buddy. We all support you. Put a 1 in chat if you support Tav.
We love you, Tav.
I'm always here for you, Tav. Just a phone call away, bud.
Now Todd's going to clip that and he's going to turn it into something weird.
Well, he was probably just doing it to be funny. Knowing Tav. Tav's a big boy. He don't get in his feelings. When he gets in his feelings, he comes out fucking kicking
He
and
says
screaming
no
like a
to my
banshee.
house, you big dummy.
Oh, you want him to come to your house? No, you don't.
He wasn't talking about somebody coddling him. He was saying
Talking about
my
bring
house.
it, bitches. That's fucking typical Tav, right there. Maybe if you drop bigger super chats. Maybe if everybody matches all your super chats. How much have you put in so far, Tav? About 25? Maybe if we could get everybody to match your 25, they'll start sending some people over to fight you.
Oh, speaking of super chats, whoever that Ellie Mae is over in
Clamp it.
Direct D's
Ellie
little
Mae Clamp
clan,
it.
she is twisted, like she's warped, she's gross. She kept on, she
She's
was
a
like,
Kaiser simp.
play the intro again, Direct D, and here's $20 to make an AI for Tiffany and da 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 da. Having
She
me
was
paired up
fantasizing about
with
you
other people.
fucking people. She wants to watch pornography.
And then she did $10 more for to add in like my brother's heavy breather or something like that. Whatever his name is.
It's really just her freaking out
She's
wanting to watch
weird.
some gross stuff.
Ugh.
That's the people over there. And they're watching right now. That's you all. You all are just gross fucking people, man.
We're not talking
And
about you all. We're
We're
talking
talking about the
you
ones
all
watching
that's
over on Christopher Ruff's
being
channel.
restreamed and watching, you know.
It's fucking just gross people. But they're proud of being gross people.
Y'all's weird.
They're proud of being gross
Not
people.
y'all that's in here. Y'all's watching
Y'all
on the
that's over there.
The restream crew over there are fucking weird.
And thanks for the view, Ruff. We'll take it. We'll take the view. And it won't be long before you'll be taking the copyrights. Won't be long. We're letting him continue to do it right now because it's all in the name of the Meade County public official, because we have actually turned in with the Attorney General's office. It wasn't even us. A public official took the information about Scarborough and Ruff being in business together and brought it to the Attorney General's office on his own. And now that's turned in. And so now everything Ruff does on YouTube is 100% associated with
Kiwi.
the Meade County government official. Which so I don't want his channel to be gone. I want him to prove everything that I've said to be true.
Kelly
Keep
W
on going.
says that Deb Anderson is a peach. Bless her heart.
Oh, the Anderson one.
That's right. Bless her heart. God love her heart.
What heart?
It's a Southern thing.
Does she have a heart?
No, it's a Southern thing.
She got a wallet and that's all they care about. Deb Anderson's got a wallet, and that's what they love.
TV says, hope everything is groovy. And now, speaking of groovy, I'm wondering where B&G is.
He was here.
Was he?
Yeah, B&G was here.
Oh, I miss saying hello to B&G.
We've had over 100 people in here, pretty much throughout the whole thing. Prison wallet. Okay, I'm not up on the chat. What's going on in chat? When I think of prison wallet, I associate it with Christopher Ruff's face each and every time. Yeah, Biscuit was here.
Jody, she said that whenever it was used, the AI was used on somebody else, it was just a random person, not somebody specific.
What?
I guess there was an AI made of somebody else.
I made an AI of Chris Ruff kissing himself.
No, not your AI.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even Ruff related. It was somebody else related. And said that they just used like a random AI that wasn't directed towards anybody.
Right.
So there's no two specifics. It was just a specific and a random generation.
Nick says, I think Todd hates me because I'm black. Well, don't worry, Nick. Todd hates all black people. He's made that abundantly clear. He thinks that black people are the cause of crime.
That's because Todd is an idiot, Nick.
He literally said that when black people moved into his neighborhood, that it brought his property value down.
And yes, Dubs, when I said B&G, I'm talking about Biscuits and Groovy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ruff likes it rough.
Slide says, he says, I asked my dog who does meth. He said, ruff, ruff.
I think this was supposed to be a higher, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because we love you, Tav. But this looks like a pretty rough one. I'm going to say it. Brandy on casting couch with the BBC. Damn you, Tav. That was $2, man. You could have done better than that for that one. Yeah. Maybe you might want to up the ante a little bit for a statement like that.
Kiwi
is Finkel
says,
running a pay-op?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Kiwi, can you elaborate a little bit on what a pay-op is? We're not up on all of the language. Ronnie says, you read Ronnie's?
Ronnie says, I really wish someone would put a montage together of all Todd's racist quotes, all like in one easy to digest moral together.
The problem with that, Ronnie, is I've done some, and the ones I did were like 5 minutes, even just as little teeny tiny clips. And you'd have to do like a 45-minute video and go through all of his stuff. Because he'll have a 2-hour-long program, and he'll say like 20 minutes of racist stuff throughout the 2 hours. So you'd have to watch the whole, it's a lot of work. Oh, Kiwi meant psychop. Yeah, I thought that, the Kiwi. I thought that at first. But he crossed boundaries that, well, first of all, the private phone call thing. When we had a private phone call, the information that was shared off of that call was it was about Tiff's kids. I don't think that in a psychop that he would go past that boundary.
It's psyop.
Psyop, whatever. I don't think he would have crossed. I thought it was psych, like psychology.
No.
But I don't think he would pass the boundary of causing damage to the children unless he was actually doing the wrong thing. More so than that, he is taking for sure information, facts, and trying to downplay them and lying about them directly when faced with the actual proof. And the other thing is that he is spending a lot of money, which, we do know Finkel's stupid with his money. Angry Vet, $2. You can go watch my last video for a racist clip. Yep, I've got one too.
Oh, I think I know which video you're talking about, Tav. I watched a little bit of that today. That is insane.
Is it Todd?
No, sir.
Does it match up with Todd's?
It matches up with the racist lingo, like not lingo, but.
Well, the group that Todd's affiliated with now through JJ, they're all, that's how we knew about them is from.
Well, Todd would affiliate and align with this group very well.
Yeah. Well, the Carrollton group, we found them through the mainstream news publishing an article about them.
Shout out to Don
being racist.
Mirrors says. So Taylor, what happens when you report a channel? It depends upon what you're reporting on that channel. If it's a privacy complaint, then their video can be taken down. If it's a
Copyright can shut their channel down if they get 3.
Yes.
And then, so when I redid my foundation for this YouTube channel that you're watching, this time I connected it with business and through the trademark. So now my copyrights are actual copyrights. It's all filed through the state.
Thank you, TTN. I appreciate that. And Taylor, they don't actually have somebody that looks at it. They use an AI program that looks at everything.
Yeah, but then if you keep going back and forth, a lot of times it does get an actual human review. It just depends on if the AI handles the process first or not.
20 is 20, right? I mean, $2 actually really.
Hey, we'll take $2 any day of the week. Ask Chav.
I was reading Ronnie Rebel's thing. He's like, so I'm not going to say the name. So an individual is only worth 10% over here. I guess that's what you get for being only a sturdy 4.5.
Oh yeah, what Todd calls his wife. You know, that seems to be a behavior that they share, is that they degrade their significant others. Todd was saying that his wife was a sturdy 4.5 on a good day, made up.
Hey Joe, it's 4:30 a.m. there. Well, I'm happy you're here with us.
4:30 in the morning, holy shit.
And then
it's a weekend. Just
Jamie says, "Hey Chris, your other 4 public safety channel has been hacked because Direct Dookie been using your channel."
That's not
tweaking in a shed.
He just did a trademark violation. That's actually the Meade County government's page, and it's a hack. It's not my old channel.
Yeah, they took Chris's channel down and recreated his, and then stole
not it. Let me explain
They stole it.
They hacked my channel and had it removed from YouTube. And then they stole the trademark, made an LLC in another state, which is completely unnecessary. And then the Meade County government started that gay YouTube channel, trying to pretend to be us. And they couldn't even use the name, which is why it's actually, if you look at the real handle of it, it's For Public Safety 1. It's not even the real name. So I don't know if they're teetering around thinking it's going to get them out of legal trouble or what. But we're letting them do that for now because, you know, while we go through the legal process on it, the more that they do on there, the more proof we have to what they're doing. And so it's owned by John Scarborough. And then Chris Ruff is a co-owner. Actually, what do you call it? So the state's licensing says owner, John Scarborough. And then
I don't know. I can't really.
I think it's associates. So people that can run the business are Christopher Ruff and Anya fucking Meadows, which is Tiffany's ex-husband's wife, if you can call her that. She's one nasty fucking piece of shit.
Oh, snap. What Nick put in there.
Yeah, we probably better not read everything. As I said, this is a legit company on here now, so I got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah.
75%, right, Dubs? Thank you. 75% of the people in this room are badass mofos who stand 10 toes down and do not get fucking pussyfooted when the government comes around trying to stab them in their eye for their rights. And that's what I'm talking about.
Everybody else, I'm sorry you are the way you are.
Yeah, for the other 15%,
try taking
20%.
Vitamins, it may help.
For Public Safety LLC is a registered business in Kentucky owned by Christopher Ruff and JJ Scarborough. It's actually the other way around, Nikki. Owned by JJ Scarborough. And then Christopher Ruff is a co, along with Anya Meadows. And it's not For Public Safety LLC, it's For Public Safety 1.
Good night, Aaron.
Well, they call it For Public Safety because you can name any business, anything in any state. Like, it's stupid. What they did is not even legit. It's not legal. It's not legit. Angry Vet dropping 5-0. This is going to be a crazy one. All right, I'm going to read it. Generally specific doesn't have the balls to review my last video because he promised an apology if I could prove those people weren't racist.
Or were racist.
Imagine that.
Thank you, Tab.
Imagine them trying to say that you can't prove that people are racist whenever you can publish. Tab, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Tiff. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Tiff. When you're talking to a liar and they're a known liar, they know they're lying. It doesn't matter how much you prove to them. They're still going to lie. That's what they're doing.
Before it goes past too soon and he thinks that we're not going to read his comment without a super chat, Finkel came in here.
No, don't read shit about Finkel. Finkel, you want anything read out, you're going to have to drop at least 100.
For real? Are we?
Yep, we're going to do that. Yep. We didn't take a dime from that motherfucker. No, not 10, 100.
Well, I'm not going to read it, but okay, there.
Not 10. Repeat with 100 minimum.
I don't want to be that person.
We never took his money, Tiff.
I know, but I don't want to be that person.
I am. Fuck him.
I'm the one that said it, Finkel. Chris didn't say it. I said it.
Don't respond to him. $100. Put a one in chat if you think Finkel needs to pay at least $100 fucking dollars to have his voice heard in this room.
I feel like that's so wrong.
It is wrong. But what he's doing is wrong too.
What he's doing is wrong too, but two wrongs.
I didn't even read it. Look at all them ones.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
I mean, he done gave GS how much fucking money now? He don't give a fuck about his money. He's stupid with it.
No, Finkel, I was the one that said that. Chris didn't lie. Don't even come in here trying to say that he lied. I said that.
I don't even know what he said because I didn't read it. It wasn't $100.
I heard it on a video. I heard it with my own ears, and I repeated it, and I was hurt by that because I have never wanted your money. Never.
Now I do. Now I'll take it. I'll take it.
I don't feel right about that.
I'll take his money now.
No. Poor lass is blinded by love and devotion for a moron. No, I'm not. I only see the facts, and I have no problem calling
Tiffany, stop reading his shit unless he fucking drops $100 bill.
Well, after that comment, yeah. That's... Finkel, you're so wrong.
For $500, I'll do a live stream with you, Finkel, on my channel. And fucking publish your links to all your channels for $500. Angry Vet, $2. That gets read out. Finkel, you are trash with herpes.
And Muckster, no, he didn't. That's not proving anything. He's trying to be an ass right now. That's what he's proving. But Finkel's also being an ass. And if you can't admit that they're both in the wrong right now, but I understand why Chris is doing what he's doing. So don't come in here trying to white knight for Finkel, Muckster.
How about this, Finkel? You don't have to spend any money to answer this question. Did they pursue those charges on you?
I was in the other room crying, Muckster. I didn't want him to advertise that. That is nobody's fucking business.
Hey.
What?
You're playing into their shit.
I'm talking to Muckster.
I know. Both of them. Muckster's not completely apt to what he's doing. He's very protective of his friend because he remembers the old Finkel before the charges.
I know.
So
Muckster, you know where you can talk to me at, and what you're saying is you're getting your cart ahead of the horse right now, and you need to think before you comment again. And I'm only saying that as a friend. Calm down, Turbo.
Finkel, you can't prove a lie because there wasn't one, and I can prove everything. I never said nothing on this platform that I can't prove. I never said nothing on any social media platform that I can't back. I
said, Muckster, that I did not want Chris to say anything. Please listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
All right, no more reading either one of their shit until he drops $100. He's got it. He's got well more than enough. He gave Todd. He offered to pay for Todd's lawyer when he. Oh, by the way, we thought that Todd's lawyer was a different Sims from Louisville.
We thought it was an actual.
We thought he was the good one, but it turns out the lawyer that Todd had that Finkel wants to pay for, or did pay for actually, and didn't know it, or maybe he did know it. He's nothing. He's nobody. There are 6 Sims in Louisville, and it was a different one. I had actually spoken to the Sims that I thought it was, and I thought, damn, he was actually a conflict. The Angry Vet for $2. Muckster is a geriatric simp for Fink. Yeah, you know, I try not to blame Muxter for it though, because Finkel's, you know, he hurt us too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can see where Muxter's coming from.
And Joe, I'm not feeding the trolls.
No, they're not the trolls. They're the
I'm
subject. Finkel's the subject of this video.
I'm talking to people that I thought were my friend.
Oh, don't get in your feelings. You know what they are now. He
Well, I'm
bowed to
not
the government.
writing Muxter off, but
No, I know, but Muxter's just trying to cover for his buddy. Just you have to write that off. So Finkel was threatened with 3 felony charges that were very serious. He's facing about 25 years in prison if those had landed. I know they weren't.
Aaron.
I know they weren't true, but I also know that Finkel's mouth is a lot bigger than his balls, and he was saying that he would take the extradition and fight these 3 felony charges and face the 25 years in prison. And I don't think he actually had the balls to do that. And I'll bet you that Meade County was able to pull that tab too on him and knew that he was not capable of actually handling that shit. So I'm thinking they pursued. It's the only thing that actually makes sense because Finkel literally flipped overnight. So I think they pursued. I think Finkel's a chicken shit. I think that he was lying when he said he had the balls to handle it. And prove me wrong, Finkel. How about that? How about you take your time, take all the time you need, and prove me wrong about that? Because that makes a lot more sense than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put a one in chat if you agree that it makes a lot more sense that he backed out of a possible 25-year prison sentence, and that's why he would flip and just say some nasty shit about us on YouTube. Before you believe that he got some kind of weird ass concussion and fucking had some palsy thing happen to his face and fucking overnight decided that he wanted to be best friends with the people that he hated more than anyone in this world. You know, Finkel, I loved reading our fucking text thread, dude. You should go back over it and look at how much you actually hate Todd. You should go read that. We know you hate Todd, so what the fuck are you really doing? Angry Vet for $5. Muxter's fees were hurt when I didn't let him take control of the Scars channel, like he did his butt buddy Fink. Yeah, I know. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Tav. I always am here to express your feelings for a few bucks. Oh shit, Muxter, you motherfucker, got her crying again. But I've seen this girl go through so much. I've seen her go through so much. You think that you're going to break her? I don't know why you want to. I don't know why you want to, Finkel. I don't know why you're on board with that, but I bet you can't. That's all I'm going to say. And that's not a challenge.
I was going to say, don't challenge them.
I know. You've been through enough. Yeah, Mirrors. Fort Knox High Noon. Yeah, how about that shit? You support somebody fucking screaming that they want to do physical harm to people.
How many alarms did he ask his phone to set?
I don't know, but I really wish Finkel would drop 100 so we could talk. You know?
Oh.
I wouldn't mind letting him have a voice in here. Tube Sock for $1.99 for no reason, just says number one. Hell yeah, Tube Sock. Finkel and Muck are just bored old men on the internet. Stop giving them your attention. Yeah, Dubs, but you know, you're always just like a little over here. You're a little over. We love you to death, but every time in every conversation, you're always just a little over here.
We still, you know what I mean? You though, Dubs.
Like you don't get it. It's all in connection with the case that I'm facing in the government with Meade County. Every bit of it. Finkel has flipped and sided with them. He's literally assisting them in trying to put me in prison for absolutely nothing. They're making up stories. They're making fraudulent documents together. They're making groups. We've got it all figured out. And if there was a deep, was it PSYOP? It's unnecessary because Anyone who thinks that getting in and infiltrating their group now will do any good, it's we've already got it all proven. Like we know about everything. We know. I mean, everything we need to know. The government already knows. They just don't fucking do their job. That's all there is to it. So that's all it is. But there's nothing more I can do other than defend myself in real time from the people that are coming at me sideways. I mean, I'm going to make sure the public knows. I'm going to make sure the public knows because hopefully you all will still be standing behind me if they try to railroad me with their government assets, with their government resources, which they're trying to do now. They're trying like a motherfucker. I mean, hell, I got court coming up on Wednesday for new charges because I said that someone was missing from the internet. The fucking internet. That's not illegal. It ain't illegal to say somebody's missing from the goddamn internet. And they fucking know that. Will you read Nick's? It's long. I can't. My eyes aren't good enough.
What, in my snotty, nasally voice? Says Chris, if you do talk to Finkel, please don't get into the screaming and yelling and cussing. Stay calm and talk. Even if you guys don't see eye to eye, be productive and hear him and be heard.
Well, I don't care to talk to him anymore. I'll let him say facts to me. But there is nothing there. He's already crossed the boundary of any type of ability to have a position within our life. There will be no friendship. There will be no making up. There will be none of that. I don't care what it was. He made his decisions and they were past my boundaries. When you hurt this one, when you go after her kids, when you do anything that hurts her kids and it hurts her, that's my boundary. I'm done. You will no longer be my friend.
Says, I know you're upset, but hey, please watch that G dang word, please.
Oh, the GD word? Yeah, I get it. Words are rough. I understand. I feel you. There's words that people say that I don't like too. I know exactly what you mean. I will try. Angry Vet for $5. Angry Vet and Muckster going at it. Muck, you better drop some fives, man, if you want to keep up with Angry Vet on this. He says, Muckster, drop 50 right now, and I'll post an email that shows it. Just saying. Uh-oh, are we in a fax war? Because, hell, I got my money on Angry Vet on the fax war. What do you think, Tiff?
Hang on, I'm responding to a text.
Responding to a text?
It's an important text.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Off of YouTube?
No.
Oh, is it involving YouTube?
No. No, it's family related, so I got to take it.
Will you read Ronnie's when you get done? I have a hard time seeing it.
Yeah, give me just a second.
Hang on, Ronnie. She's going to read that. I'm going to read this one for free. Angry Vet says, fuck around and find out, Muckster. Fuck around and find out. Well, now I'm curious as to what you all were talking about. Genuinely didn't know how people, aka Finkel's channel, hear 10% of a situation, speculate so oddly and still get it wrong. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. Well, nobody watches.
Ronnie Rebel says, you can't even explain to these people how badly you're being railroaded right now. They literally just cannot see the corruption. I've never seen something so wild. It's kind of sad, really.
Ronnie's done a good job keeping up with it since early on and throughout, especially with Meade County. And I appreciate that very much, Ronnie. You're not alone in here. There's 100 people still in here, and I'll bet you about 40 or 50 of them minimum know everything that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know enough about the situation. Maybe not quite as updated as you, but they know enough to know that what you're saying is 100% facts.
Oh, is that the real G swag? Why are you calling yourself a beefcake? What the fuck? What?
He's one of the weirdest people we've ever encountered.
He is weird.
I know, he comes from Kaiser.
So weird.
So weird.
I don't understand it. GE Swag, if I buy you some vitamins, homie, will you take them? I think that you have a vitamin deficiency.
No, honey, he's got a mental issue like his dad.
Well, maybe vitamins will fix him.
He really needs actual help. Like,
Oh, I
I don't
can't.
care about him enough to get it for him. But his dad just pulled a shotgun on police officers and ran out to try
Oh,
to shoot
G
him.
Swag, you're too sweet. He called me a deadbeat mom hoe.
Of course he did.
Oh, you are just so sweet.
Go straight after the kids, right? G fag. Go right after
Yeah.
mothers and children.
Oh, Ronnie Rebel says it's not something you can really follow unless you've been listening since the very, very beginning. The narrative has been so far spun out at this point that it's there. Just yeah, you can't.
Well, Ronnie, I would say this: not everyone has
Hey,
came
Steve.
here with information from the hater channels that lie. So, like, there are a lot of people in this chat in this room that watch this channel directly that didn't pay attention to the liars. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right, and I'm glad I got people like you that can go around and correct the record.
And
Thank
Donna,
you.
I'm not good at jokes either. I'm a bad joke teller. I have to go back and look at my texts to see what my funny comment was.
When it comes to jokes, Tiffany will try to tell one, and it'll be so off. Like
I get lost in the joke context. I can't help it.
she'll be telling a joke, and it's like the punchline doesn't match the joke itself. Angry Vet got another $5. He wants to say something to somebody. Oh, it's to GFAG. He said gay swag, tried to juice up and has been looking for his Lucky Charms ever since.
Is that why he looks the way he looks?
he, he looks like that because he's actually just a tiny little fucking weirdo, with a really bad upbringing from a father who was vacant. A father who was vacant and very violent,
Elizabeth R.
who
says,
suffered from PTSD. Let me finish this.
go ahead.
G Swag's dad, Golding, um, suffers from PTSD from serving in the military. He is a horrible father, and he brought his kids up to be violent and to hate the government to the point in which that they literally do malicious shit with each other and sell T-shirts, to run militia stuff. Like they try to be a leadership in militia. Um, the father has been in prison through all of Jay's life, literally in prison, like because he kept getting locked up for assaulting police officers. We're talking about Jay's dad, GE Fag's dad, and then recently, as if it wasn't bad enough, the dude was out shooting guns and scaring the neighbors, maybe even shooting guns at the neighbors, and the neighbors called law, and the law showed up, and Jay's dad pulled a shotgun on them and ran at them and got himself shot 6 times. And luckily they were good cops who did not shoot to kill. They put Jay's dad down like a dog and fucking hauled his ass to the hospital, got him patched up, and now the dude's in prison. And his son, Jay, who's GFAG on here, has
What?
been taking it all out on the internet.
Wait, hang on. Didn't G-Fag say that he didn't have a dad in the beginning?
Yeah, well, he's lying. He's a liar. He's like
I
them.
thought
Angry
I might
Vet,
be
another
mistaken.
$5 wants to say this. I heard there was a militia on. I can't do that, man. I'll say in Mount Airy, North Carolina. You can read it yourselves. I can't do that. I'm a company on here.
Real quick though, Elizabeth Rodriguez says I've been here since the beginning. The Kiwi says I'm here till the end. Um, Gloria Ad also wants to try to make me laugh. um, Hang on.
We got some good people.
We've had a lot of people here with us since the beginning. A lot of people. And then we have several people in here that um started out hating us because of the whole Kaiser thing. And
Well, they come from Kaiser under a misguided
right, they
impression.
were misguided and then they decided they were going to look into stuff on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And there's numerous people that came
We get a
from,
lot of apologies, which,
and they've turned out to be great friends.
mm-hmm,
They have.
you know,
So
We couldn't appreciate everybody having sense, the sensibility to be able to see the facts and make the right decisions, especially with all the pressure from the amount of people, the sheer numbers of people that have followed YouTube channels and unknowingly absorbed very false information, but the people that have seen through that, I knew all of you could. Even GFAG could if he would. The Angry Vet dropping $5 more. Growing up, G-Swag thought his dad was Iron Man until the cops shot him up like a dog. I know. He really did. That kind of makes it a little bit sad. I don't have any feelings for Jay because he's a horrible person. I mean, just a horrible piece of shit. He still acts like a toddler that's never been spanked. But if you look at his life story, a psychologist could have a fucking field day with it.
I mean, if he's been doing steroids for a while, that would explain why his daddy could never spank him if he were inclined to ever do so.
No, his daddy looked just like him.
Oh, okay. And Sydney Sue says, I've been here for the first video of the raid, and I'll be here till you say goodbye.
We won't say goodbye. Y'all are stuck with us. We just life might get a little easier at some point. Hopefully.
Occasionally.
Now you're still here.
I'm still here, for sure. I'm always in the background. And then Rebecca, a few.
I can't see any of G-Swag stuff. I've had him block. That dude fucking is obsessively stalkerish on me. Thank God he's from North Carolina.
I think maybe he had created another account or something because one of the mods blocked him. So.
Oh, we got blocked again? You can leave him in here.
Yeah.
Let him fucking spaz. Everybody knows better.
I think that everybody appreciates being able to be.
Go ahead and put him back in, Caveman. Let him fucking, maybe he'll learn something. Thank you, though, but let's go ahead and put him back in at this point.
I don't know.
I know he's a weird one, but we know where he's at. We know what he's about. We know what's going on. Like, we figured him out. So, like,
Tav come in and
to say he's not a threat would be a mistake. Like, that dude is definitely a threat to us. The threats that he's made to kill me are very real. He means them in his mind. His father used to make those types of threats to people, and you see where he's at. And they will act on them, but I just don't think he can do it through the YouTube streets. So let's go ahead and unblock him. Let him come in here and make a fool of himself. Put a one in chat if y'all agree. Let GFAG, who needs mental health help, if you agree. I know it's annoying to some people, and if I'm going to let everybody vote on it. 1, for letting him back. 2, for making sure he stays out. Dubs unhit him. He'll be right back. Watch. He lives for nothing but. It's him, Todd. It was Lick the Boot. Lick the Boot kind of dipped when his channel got in trouble. He cared more. Lick the Boot cared more about YouTube than anything. He's just a little dork living in his mom's basement who still plays with Pokemon dolls. So he kind of dipped. Killamilla is crazy. I don't understand him. Steve Cousins, I bet it's for Diesel. I haven't looked yet. I bet it's for Diesel. Steve Cousins dropping 10 New Zealand dollars. Yep, for Diesel. If the cat keeps trying to beat you up, here's some money to make it somewhere in the world not here. Oh, what would the dog do without you, Donna, Steve?
He didn't get beat up, Steve. Luckily, he stopped messing with the cat. He was trying to do that cute little puppy pounce that he does.
He likes to play. He treats animals like they're toys.
And the thing of it is Rocky was on his way to his food dish, and you do not interfere with Rocky when he's going to his food dish.
Now, when we say Rocky, we're talking about a 30-pound cat. And he ain't just fat. He's huge. He's like a raccoon.
He's like the size of a raccoon. He's a big boy.
And it's weird. He's not like a cat. He's a snuggler. He likes to... he's a people cat. He's like mostly a me cat. Like, he loves me for some reason.
He does.
The cat is freaking attached to me at the hip. When he sleeps, he snuggles up by my face no matter if I tell him it's okay or not. Angry Vet dropping $2 more. Killamilla sniffed too much dope and primer. Yeah, Killamilla's fucking definitely a mouth breather. Like, that guy's fucked up, man. Even the way he talks, it's like his mouth hits his chest, just in every word. when I imitate him, people clip me. So go ahead. Y'all ready for this? I gotta clean some toilet.
Oh God.
That's the way he talks.
Oh,
It's the mouth all the way out and open and drool coming
I
out.
love you, but you irk me so much when you do your impersonations.
Well, I think you couldn't imagine dealing with someone
Tab
in
is
real
on
life
fire, Joe.
like kill a fucking villain. Oh God. And that dude's such a liar. But they're all liars together. That's what they're doing. They're using their platforms just to lie. And they've realized that they can make a few bucks off of it as long as I let it go. What they don't realize is that I only let the ones go that I'm using for legal purposes. Hint, hint, Chris Ruff, we know you're still listening.
Jody
Too
says
stupid to understand it, though.
their cat Boo is the same as Rocky.
And it's not like I don't take precautionary measures either. Like, I do file the strikes. It's just that I also know that YouTube is not good at moderating their platform. So, like, I try to strike them out. And when YouTube fails, I'm not going to go out of my way when they're providing me evidence that I can use against them in court. So, like, you know, as long as I did my damage control to the best of my ability, you know. But, like, when it comes to striking down channels with people running them as stupid as Todd literally doesn't understand that he can't use my content. I mean, Boot Productions was the same way, which was Lick the Whole Boot. He didn't understand that he just can't use my content. That's why those people are getting copyright struck out, because they don't do. It's like that frauded or troll guy. They don't understand that they just cannot use other people's content. Period.
But they don't have a
simple.
channel.
Well, that's what Chris Ruff is doing now. The only reason Chris Ruff is still surviving is because A, he has 100 fucking channels, and B, people are using it for legal purposes against him. He's going to be in prison for the rest of his fucking life, which is perfect. It's exactly where he belongs. He obviously does not have a family that he loves, like he claims. He might take a couple weekend pictures with his beard and fake, you know, people that pretend to be his family on YouTube. But if he loved them, he wouldn't be fantasizing and making videos about him making out with other people's girlfriends. Facts. So you're getting tired, baby.
Yeah, I've been tired all day.
All right, y'all. Well, I think we handled that. I mean, I feel like the thing that I wanted to point out was that I don't want you guys to hate Finkel, the YouTube channel, or the person that runs it, because I think that what actually happened is his mouth was way bigger than his balls, and I think that Meade County got their meat hooks into him. So what I did want to relate to you all is that the shit that's coming out of his fucking mouth now is not true, and he is on board with them, and it's sad. It's sad to see that someone who actually originally stood.
GE Swag, don't be threatening people in here, homie.
He can't help it. That's what he does.
Well, somebody needs to flick him in his nose.
Is anybody in North Carolina near Mount Airy?
Go flick that little beefcake in his nose. What? That's what you do when
I know, we're a business. You be careful about what you say on YouTube. That we're not going to stoop to their level. He literally makes death threats about beating me up in person. We're not going to.
I know.
No violence.
That's not
Angry
violent.
Vet says $2 flicking him in the nose. I mean, whatever. It's not violent, but he would take that. He fucking reports shit to the police for people fucking looking across the street. He's a fucking pussy. Angry Vet for $2 says, "Fuck that. I hate Finkel and his butt pirate." Yeah, I feel you. But what I'm saying is that, you know, these people simply bowed to the power of the government, is what I think. You know, and what they're saying, the shit that's pouring out of their mouth, it's lies. Just that simple. So, like, at least awareness is like 80% of the battle. Wouldn't you agree? Awareness matters more than pretty much any of it. As long as you're aware and you know a liar for a liar, if you know a snitch for a snitch, then they can't hurt you, really. They just sit there and spin. So I wanted to get this out because I'm at the point where I'm sure enough about Finkel that he can sit and spin. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I just thought of?
What?
I know what you envisioned whenever I was like flick. You was thinking of that kind of flick.
Yeah, what
where
were
it
you talking about?
hurts. I was thinking of like flick
That
on the nose.
no, he would run and cry, and
You know, like,
if a girl did that to him, he would fucking hit him with that. He would hit the girl with that stick he carried.
no, you know, like if a puppy's nipping you, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like,
I know.
no.
Hang on, Tav's
You flick him,
dropping
and
more
you're like,
money.
no.
Tab for $2 says gay swag and the no show ho. I know that's what I was gonna. Oh, I'm fucking
You misinterpreted.
gay swag and the no show ho, says Angry Vet, and I know exactly what you're referencing. That was hilarious. Fucking somebody trolled him on YouTube. Somebody trolled him on YouTube with an account, Tifa Marcus, something like that.
I'd have to go back and see.
He thinks it's me.
He's getting tore up about this account.
He thinks it's me. It's wrong. And the Tifa Marcus account told him that they were going to come to Mount Airy and meet him for a fight at like 3:00 in the morning at a fucking Dollar General parking lot. Gregory Hutt for $2 live and recorded. Thank you for the $2, Gregory Hutt. Yeah, so he's live. That's what Gregory's talking about. So GE Swag was live, and he's in this fucking dollar store parking lot with a metal stick with duct tape wrapped around it and a little fucking tiny pit bull. And this motherfucker, he's like, they're gonna show up. And
then his dog started going crazy.
And the dog's reading his energy. This little dog's reading his energy, and the dog's like growling out the windows and shit. Meanwhile, all it was is a motherfucking sock account or an account on YouTube just fucking with him. G-Swag, nobody's at your house, dude.
And nobody's spurging out, bro.
But please keep making that content. That is the best. The only content that you actually have on YouTube is that. So guys, support G-Swag in doing that kind of content. One in chat for G-Swag tripping out with his little pit bull, growling like a girl in parking lots. One in chat for that is G-Swag's big everything. Like, we will support you, G-Swag, all the way. If you just keep falling for trolls,
honey,
and keep fucking publishing you in parking lots with sticks.
He's so stupid. He thinks that you are admitting that it's your sock account. God love its heart.
How clear can we be, G-Swag?
God
Not
love its
my
heart.
account. But you can keep thinking it. I don't care. I don't care if he thinks that he's so weird. He is such a creepy,
He's
obsessive
off the
guy.
chain. You're right. Vitamins wouldn't fix him.
No, I know.
Oh.
But shouldn't he keep making content like that? Like, it's his only original content. Angry Vet dropping another $5. You're like paying for this whole stream, Vet, with getting your voice heard. Angry Vet says, gay swag, you have the address. You literally said I doxed myself. That's how stupid you are. Dude, he ain't gonna fucking show up, Tav. He'll show up to a parking lot when a YouTube account fucking tells them that they're there at 3:00 in the morning. That was actually good content. Like watching some fucking untrained, no-mannered hillbilly with a fucking stick with a rod and a fucking retarded little fucking tiny mutt pit bull mix, which was the cutest dog. It's the cutest little dog. Because when it was cute. It was like a little bitty miniature pit bull, and when it growled, like you would expect a pit bull growl to be like a growl.
That's what I was wondering, Gabe.
But not Jay's dog. Jay's dog was like
it was still cute.
It was adorable.
An adorable dog.
It was adorable, and it was reading off his fucked up energy.
G-Swag, your dog is adorable, but
we're not scared of it, but it was adorable.
You shouldn't get your dog all worked up like that. That's unfair to the pup.
You're gonna give a dog a heart attack, dude.
It's too little for that.
It's scared of the people you're scared of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had that dog scared to death that night, and he's sitting there holding his stick like he's some teenager in a fucking like a punk fight. You know what I'm saying? You remember the old fucking 80s, you know, where they snapped their fingers and listened to music as they were going to fight in a group.
Kind of like what they did on, well, no.
It's the old 80s and 90s stuff where they wore leather jackets. It would be like the hoods versus the preps and shit like that. He was talking some mad shit like he was going to go get in a fight. He had this little stick wrapped in duct tape, and his little dog with him and shit. He was scared to death. He was so scared. Every fucking move that was made.
The only thing I keep envisioning is the Wizard of Oz and Dorothy with Toto in the basket.
Angry Vet dropping another $5 just to say, gay swag, don't let your butt buddy babysit your ankle biter. Who's this butt buddy babysitting a dog? I'll watch his dog. I'll babysit that little dog.
No, it probably hasn't had its rabies shot.
Why would we get it its rabies shot?
No.
I'd teach that little dog some manners.
I do not consent to that.
It was an adorable dog.
I do not consent to that.
Come on, get him away from the abusive people. We'll take your dog, G-Swag, if you need a babysitter for the dog.
But you cannot bring it here. You don't have permission to bring it here. We'll meet you somewhere.
Angry Vet says, Warriors come out to play. Hell yeah. God, I love it. Tab owns the internet.
Oh, snap. Look what Nick says.
Read it.
Rumor on the street is JJ Swag once...
you can say it.
Once blew a cop to get out of a parking ticket.
I believe that. I believe that. Like, it's weird because his little group, like, they act like they're anti-police.
I felt Dad even saying that.
His dad had balls to come out and point a shotgun and chase, like, go running at the cops to get shot. Dad's got the balls, but thankfully Jay is just talk on the internet. That's why he's here. He lives on the internet, which is actually a lot safer for everybody that he stays on the internet. I think the police in this town are happy that he's staying on the internet too. But his neighbors on Facebook, his neighbors are speaking out against him, and they are not happy with him living in that neighborhood. He's living in his dad's house on the floor with a blow-up mattress and an empty house where his dad's in prison, and the neighbors don't want him there. The dad was out shooting guns at him.
And so, JJ Swag, why do you guys not understand plain English? We cannot prove anything that you guys are calling lies because we are in a pending court litigation.
There's nothing that hasn't been proven that we've said.
I'm just saying. He wants you to put documents out and repost videos and stuff.
No, he don't, Tiff. You have to understand what they really want.
He knows that you're lying.
No.
Or he knows. What? He doesn't.
Let me say it. Just let me say it.
He's trying to say that you're lying.
He takes anything I say. This is what him and Todd and everybody do. Just listen.
If you wouldn't interrupt me.
They take the things I say.
Yep.
They change it. They change it. Then they run it through their rumor mill. Yep. And then they say I lied. But when you look at the real where it came from, it's not what I said.
I understand that. And that's what I was trying to say until you cut me off. They know that you're not lying, but they want you to publish everything.
Well, yeah, but I'm not even.
I don't even understand
why,
because we've published everything as we went along.
You know why they need it for JJ. JJ thinks that there's something that's going to fucking look bad on us. See, what they can't understand, Tiffany, the government, what they can't understand is that it's just the fact that they're wrong. Righteousness will never lose. There are no facts against us. It doesn't matter what gets put out there. I'm not going to put anything out that my lawyer don't want put out.
I understand
but it doesn't matter because every single thing proves exactly what the fuck really happened.
I know. And there are other channels that has been publishing everything that they've been doing records requests for.
Yeah, but they fabricate a lot of the shit on them.
Freeman Press doesn't fabricate anything.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that channel that did the fake record on me from Meade County.
I'm doing the records requests and putting the facts.
Oh yeah, Freeman Press's channel. Link,
that
please.
Are hardcore facts.
Mods, please link Freeman Press's channel. We are not affiliated. However, he has been digging on Meade County records, and he don't fucking fabricate nothing. And his shit is fucking spot on facts. I love it.
Joe says it's 5:15 a.m. there now.
Damn, what is it here?
And Odin says good morning to y'all from Norway.
Odin, you made it.
Still at the hospital.
Oh, buddy, we love you. We're praying for you.
Oh,
it's been a rough road, Odin.
Always. Thank you, Odin. We are praying for you.
We miss you, buddy.
Home soon.
It's nice to see you, Odin. Odin's been in the hospital a lot.
Yes.
Odin is a badass. He's been through so much shit. Tube Sock dropping $2. Trucking. Trucking $2. Tube sock for $2 says, Ruff blocked me because I told him about the truth. I know.
That's what you get for cutting me off a while ago and making me sound like an idiot.
You didn't sound like an idiot. I cut you off because I had it in my head how to explain it.
I understand, but you made me glitch. My brain had to reboot, and I'm tired, and I'm like emotionally,
Drained.
I'm tired. I'm emotionally tired. So keeping up with your normal banter is difficult, but when you like shut me down and make me restart,
you wouldn't shut down though. I kept trying to hit the
know.
switch.
I didn't want to get loud. But you were trying to make me get loud. And
I got to keep turning the lights on in the truck.
Then you made me glitch.
I'm sorry, baby.
Good night, Tav. Thank you very much.
Later, Tav. Man, you were awesome. I loved everything you had to say, and the contribution to the finances was amazing. Thank you, sir.
It's 3:15 where you're at, Mears.
Damn, it's like 12:15 here, I think, something like that.
Weekend. Good night, Nikki. I'm behind you shortly. I know, Steve. I'm in a mood. I'm in my fifis, and I shouldn't even be doing a live stream right now.
Am I supposed to throw the Snickers now, Nikki? Is this it?
Is this the moment?
Is this what I'm supposed to? I don't know. I don't have one of those. I don't have that.
You better go get my Snickers.
Anatomy. Is that what it is?
Go get my Snickers.
Oh, shit, y'all. I don't have any Snickers yet. Nikki just gave me the money for
it. You could have bought me a Snickers earlier.
She said, now. I don't have one.
Marcy Fox.
The stores are closed. Shit. Nikki, will it be okay if I drop one on her in the morning?
Good to see you, Marcy. I don't know if you're going to be able to tolerate the rest of the night. I'll probably go in there and go straight to bed, though. I'm so tired.
I think I'll make it through this month, too. I've made it through every other month.
It's been a lot of months.
Marcy, what's up? We haven't seen you in a while. OG Pellin's in here, too.
Yes, I know. I've been saying, or laughing, not saying, but laughing at some of the stuff he's been putting in here. It's funny.
My eyes are getting bad, so when I'm trying to read the chat in horizontal.
Peter Hayes says, I followed you from the start. I'm behind you 100%.
Hell yeah, from Ireland. Thank you, Peter.
Appreciate it.
The start was, man, it's been 4 years.
Donna says it's 5:30 p.m. on Sunday there in New Zealand.
Damn, we got a lot of people from across the pond. That's awesome.
Donna, I got to get him to go get that chocolate first.
You don't even really like Snickers, do you?
Oh, you don't know me.
Oh, I do know you. You like a lot of candy.
My favorite is 100 Grand.
I was gonna say you don't seem to like when I get the Snickers with the other stuff. You don't
that's
go
my
through
last
the Snickers
pick
first.
because I'm a caramel gal.
There's caramel in Snickers.
No. Wait, there is. It has peanuts though.
Right, that's what it is that slows you down.
I like the crunch, but I don't.
I usually like when we get a bag of candy and it's assorted. I usually end up eating. I get some Snickers. Because she eats all the other candy real quick.
I'm okay with that, Steve Cousins.
I like Reese's peanut butter cups. Can you tell?
He likes them in the fridge, and I'm.
If GE Swag's still in here, I heard you say that you like Reese's. See, we have that in common, GE Swag. You shouldn't want to kill me.
I don't even know how to
We both like
respond
Reese's peanut butter cups. You shouldn't want to kill me.
We have a favorite treat in common.
If I give you a peanut butter cup, will you chill the fuck out? Halloween's coming up. I'll buy you a whole goddamn bag, dude. Chill the fuck out. Or if I buy you a bag, will you go make more of that parking lot content? That was fucking great. And it was your own.
Oh, caramellos are great too.
I'm not much on the...
I'm partial to the 100 Grand bars though, because that was my mommy's favorite candy bar. So
I'm not big on the caramel.
You're getting tired too.
Caveman said my ear. Oh, did I say GD?
My ears. Probably
or did Tiffany say it?
I doubt that I said it.
I may have said it. I'm sorry.
If I did say it, then...
Is it 5:23 where you're at? Where are you at, Donna? Like, where out on Earth? That's got to be, like, maybe, what, Australia, maybe? No, that would be, no, yeah, because China would be all the way opposite of us.
It's not China.
No,
she said it
England, maybe? Reese Cups. Everything is dirt after that, right, Jody? I know. UK. Cool, man. Cool.
Caveman says, I have earmuffs. It's okay.
Sorry, Caveman. I'm glad you got earmuffs though. I didn't even realize I said it again. What did Steve say?
He says, I sent my drone over to keep an eye on you guys.
Thank you.
But some jets chased me off.
we are like a fortress. Like you couldn't, like all these people thinking they're getting away with like doing the snapshots in our yard and stuff. We got security cameras out the wazoo, covers every bit of that. We even have facial recognition. Like when the bitch from New Albany, the craft lady from New Albany, calls herself McDilligaff. She thought she was being slick. We fucking facial recognition picked her up, fucking told us what her business name was, where her address is.
I have her vehicle on camera.
We got her fucking license plate. Like that was Killamilla's little spy. Was a little old craft lady from New Albany. She's nuts though.
There's a lot of craft ladies that seem to be wilding out lately.
I think they're coming from my mom. Because my mom does that craft thing. Is it like a paranoid schizophrenia thing to get into quilting and crafts?
I don't know. Odin, you missed it earlier, buddy. I was having a moment.
She had an emotional meltdown.
Yeah, I was in my fifis earlier. I'm glad you weren't here for that.
Dubai chocolate. Oh, I bet that is good. Dubai's rich, expensive. I got the good stuff.
Steve says Donna lives near me, but her clock is crap. LOL.
What up, Wyatt? See, Wyatt's one of them people that figured things out.
Yeah.
He figured things out. He started hating us. He started out hating us.
Oh my goodness. Wyatt has said, like in the past, before he knew, he said some
nasty
horrible
shit.
stuff about me.
Yeah, but he's completely turned around. He saw the light.
And I completely let all that go.
Oh yeah. It was easy to do with Wyatt. He's not a bad guy.
He was just misguided and trusted the wrong people, and it happens.
And we got people from all over the globe in here. It is so awesome. Yes. It reminds me of back when we were really kicking. Yeah, when we were kicking off.
Yeah.
We could do that again very easily now. Kick off and, spin right back up. Tube socks dropping $2. Are rumors true that Ruff shines JJ's shoes and the tip?
Possibly.
I would believe that rumor, and I would not want to see proof.
Let's leave that rumor a rumor.
That's one I would not want to see proof on. But that is one that Ruff would probably shove the proof down your throat if you asked for it.
And it's all good, Wyatt. There's no reason to try to explain it away or even feel bad about it now.
We were talking about it earlier before you were in here about how there were a lot of misguided people from the other channels, and you're just a good example of that have come around, apologized, made amends, and realized that the stuff you were hearing was bullshit. So we weren't calling you out, we were calling you in.
I don't know if the recipe I have is similar to an Amish peanut butter pie, TTN, but I do make a really good peanut butter pie.
Oh, this girl can bake some sweets. Oh my gosh, she's good at baking sweets.
You can't be a chunky girl like me and not bake sweets.
Matter of fact, I was pretty skinny when I met her. Like I was really fit, actually.
Yeah, he blames it on me why he's gotten chunky.
She started out making me fucking sweets, man.
That's why he calls me Cupcake.
And she used to make me cupcakes all the time because her cupcakes are fucking delicious. Yeah, that's my nickname for her, Cupcake, because she made me cupcakes all the time. I had one recipe that I could bake, and I made it up myself because I can't bake. And so it was my own creation because I couldn't follow the directions and do it right. But they're like blueberry muffin cookies. And it was supposed to be like individual cookies, but I could never figure out the exact
there's where you're wrong.
Way to make them cookies.
I'll go ahead and call it out. They're not cookies. Muffins are muffins.
Oh, they were supposed to be little muffins.
They
That's
were
right.
supposed to be muffins.
Okay, so the
blueberry
point
muffins.
is I could never get the amount right to make muffins. So I made my own invention, and it was actually good.
It was good.
So like I would go get icing and buy the blueberry muffin mix, and I would create what I called big motherfucking muffin. That was my nickname for it, was the big motherfucking muffin. And I would just dump it all into a baking pan and put the icing on the top, and it was my big motherfucking big beautiful motherfucking muffin, something like that. But that was the only sweet that I knew how to make in the oven. And it was good. Like I could still make that. So if ever you're in town and you want one, I'll make you a big motherfucking muffin.
And Caveman, I have not got to make the homemade treats that Zazana sent me a recipe for.
Cream cheese pound cake.
I have been behind in life lately, but I'm getting caught up. So
school, motherhood, lawsuit, charges,
harassment.
Oh my God, that one.
Stalking. I've
Jeez.
been a smidge busy, but it's definitely.
And all the police that we have to work with. It's like the government does not have their shit together, y'all. At all. The government does not have their shit together. They are only focused on making money. No.
Ooh, Jody Smith, what is this lemon yum yum?
I know, I was reading what Jody was putting in there too. Jody, you want to come over? We'll open our kitchen to you, Jody. She sounded like she makes some badass treats. She was talking about sugar drizzle icing and all kinds of stuff.
Homemade icing is the best icing.
Ooh,
ever.
macadamia nut cookie. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm partial to macadamia nuts. They're not my favorite.
I like the macadamia
I'm getting
cookies.
fatter just sitting here thinking about sweets.
No, you're not. We're getting hungry. You ain't getting fatter when we ain't eating nothing. We need some sweets. Now I want some sweets. Do we have anything in there you can make? I think there's cookies.
There probably is, but I am not baking.
Oh, come on. Y'all want in chat to pressure Tiffany into making some cookies?
They're not going to try to pressure me to bake sweets at 12:30.
Do it. One in chat for Tiff to make some cookies.
2 in chat if Chris can wait till tomorrow.
I mean, I'm not saying not tomorrow. 1 in chat for cookies either today or tomorrow.
2 in chat if it's an affirmative tomorrow.
Oh, no. It sounds like maybe I do need those Snickers bars. Look, Jody gave me one. Thank you, Jody.
Darn it, Jody. What are you doing to me?
I really would like some baked cookies from Tiff. She's really good at it.
Marcy's got my back.
Okay, Gloria said no.
Gloria's got my
Wyatt's
back.
with me. Get on board, my boy. Caveman is with me. Hell yeah. I'm winning so far. I'm getting cookies. I'm winning so far.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's fine.
Okay.
The ones are for cookies tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, Donna's went against me. 1 for cookies, 2 for no cookies. See, how can you go against voting for cookies?
Well, it's not against the cookies. It's against the time frame of the allotted making of the
What,
cookies.
tomorrow? I did all the dishes and I made dinner.
You did make dinner. Dinner was delicious.
Little angry munchkin man is raging. There's a few little angry. It seems that's one of the things they have in common. Thank you, Claire. I'm getting a lot of ones. I think that Freeman's spoon meant make some cookies too. Pretty sure that's what the spoon meant. He's just trying not to, go against you saying no.
Jimbo is going to Dubai.
Ooh, Dubai would be cool.
That
Take
would
lots
be
of
cool.
pictures, videos.
We can live vicariously through you guys.
Yeah, I've always wanted to check Dubai
I
out.
bet you it's beautiful there.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
It was something about little men. For some reason, like the people that hate us, they're tiny. Like Michael Kaiser came and got dropped off by Scarborough in front of our house. And he lingered around stalking while we were at court around our house. The motherfucker took a picture of himself by the sign. And I went and stood by the same sign. And it was like right by my head. For him, it was like 3 feet. Like that's how little that motherfucker is. And then Todd in person is 5'3" and over 200 pounds. Little bitty motherfucker, little munchkin. Chris Ruff he's might be 6 foot tall, but he is like that big around in the midsection. He got beat up by a girl on camera. She smacked the fuck out of his phone. Whack! And she's like, "Get the fuck out of here, you scrawny little bitch!" And he did. He ran and he cried and he screamed like a girl. And then he was like, please help me, please. And he ran to the cop and he was like begging the cop to press charges on her. I shit you not. That's your hero, Direct D, in action.
So, Tennessee, I have attempted to make divinity, and I don't think that I got my sugar hot enough because it didn't look right. It didn't taste horrible, but it didn't look right. Look at GE Swag in here actually talking to people.
Oh, you can get along, GE. Practice makes perfect.
But that comes after Freeman just got on TV.
Well, you got to keep him in line because he never had any parenting.
Oh, I know. I had a candy thermometer and I lost it
It's in
whenever
the
I
drawer.
moved. Is it
Mm-hmm.
the big fat one? It's a fat glass one.
I think I know where it's at.
Did you hide my candy thermometer?
It's just in a different drawer because you never use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it, y'all. It's been a good weekend. Never perfect. Got a lot going on. The stalking is just fucking crazy. We are working with an attorney to take the best route for legal action on Bryant. When he's begging for a lawyer and all that, he does need it. He can't sue us, and he can't sue the government, and he can't sue the government on behalf of us, like he's saying. But I'm sure Finkel, will definitely do his part and pay for Todd's attorney, which he will need. But I will go ahead and let him know that they will lose. Not only will they lose, but I mean, we're pursuing action from the legal system with it too. And we do need the protection orders. We do need that. We need the stalking to stop. It has literally become what's known as gang stalking. And that sounds fucking dumb to even say. Like, I can't believe I even have to say that word. But that's what it is. It's gang stalking. And we can show it easily. But, like, there's no point in anybody trying to, like, infiltrate the group to get information at this point. We've got enough to prove everything that needs to be proven for criminal charges, for complete proof. Like, everything we need is all there. So, like, if people are thinking psyops unnecessary, it'll do no good. I mean, the government already knows everything the government needs to know. They just need to choose whether or not they want to start doing anything about it at this point. They may be already, for all we know. They tell us the case is still open. They won't give us records on it, meaning it's still being investigated. But it's just one foot in front of the other. That's what we're doing right now.
All
just
right.
one step in front of the other.
Let's
want to
go
say anything?
watch TV.
All right. You want to say goodnight? Throw your peace sign over here. Y'all don't get to see Tiff after she's been crying, but love you all.
You didn't get to see me before I was crying either,
yeah, you didn't get a chance to see her tonight. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
All right,
You
love
guys
you
still have to
all,
talk to
and
me.
we will see you tomorrow because Tiff had a great idea for another stream. So at 1
It was
tomorrow,
an accident, y'all.
between 1 and 2 tomorrow, make sure you tune into this channel because we've got a fun stream for you. It's going to be a good time. So we'll see you then. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Good night.
Good night. Good morning.
Wherever you are. Good night.